Hello and welcome to Season 19 Division 3 Playoff Finals. My name is Cool Beans and I'm co-casting with Honey with GM Sim on camera. How are you doing, Honey?
I'm doing great today. I'm looking forward to the Division 3 finals. Top 5 Rocket and Unoriginal eSports, which should be a close game. So yeah, it's actually going to start quite soon. So we're just going to go through the rosters. So take it away, Cool Beans.
Sorry, I thought you were going to do the rosters, my friend.
Do Unoriginal or the top 5?
Do on Ridge. So we have Mars on Demo, Raptor on Roamer, Ubers and Warp on Scout. We have Condom on Medic. I think we also have, who is the missing player from
Timus.
Timus, legendary Timus, and Timus on Pocket, I think.
Okay, yeah, so the top 5 Rocket players. We've got on the medical man, Ombrak. The 2 soldiers are Medico and Neo. The demo's Kazo, I'm going to say. And the 2 scouts are Jero and Blitzo. So, yeah, anyway, top 5 Rocket. Won Division 3A. Did really well in their last game against Sirius Echelon, who came second in Division 3B, which appeared to be a close game over 3 maps. And really well played by top 5 Rocket. I was watching one of the STVs for it, so they played really well, really coordinated and quite aggressive, but so unoriginal. So yeah, this game's gonna. I don't know what the game's gonna be, but I'm gonna stick with top 5 Rockets. So what's your prediction?
I think it's gonna be unoriginal esports here are gonna this map 2-1. Sorry for not mentioning earlier, but the maps that are going to be played tonight are going to be Gully Wash and Logjam with, I think it's going to be Snake Water is the cider, if I'm right, Honey?
That is correct. Gully was top 5 Rocket picked, and Logjam was unoriginal picked.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to give this map going to be 2-1 to Unoriginal Esports because they seem to have a very, very good time in this map last time I saw them play when you guys casted it, I think. You and Garden?
Yeah, it was me and Garden. Yeah, basically these are exactly the same maps pointed out by Sim. Thank you, Sim. They actually played Gully and Logjam last time in their last playoff match, which was against Hostile Gaming, I believe. And yeah, they did really well. And the decider was also Snakewater, just to add that on top. But yeah, again, that aggressive style of play that's coming more and more in handy. Kind of like the throw your tech kind of play. Don't laugh at handy. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say 4-3. I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be quite a fast-paced game, back and forth. Which is like everybody wants to see that kind of TF2. But yeah, Ubers is going to be my main player to watch, even though he's on the opposing team, and we are live. So I'm going to be taking the first mid. Going to carry on casting. Anyway, so yeah, Kazio looks like he just wants to roll out that choke area. Both demos getting to mid relatively fast, and he's going to get his first sticky straight in the door, getting really good damage onto the soldier. But now it looks like the presence of Unoriginal seems to be just above the point. I think top 5 Rockets staying maybe a bit too far under point, but they get a really nice bomb there by Neo and Medico, getting that condom. Really good double soldier there. Ombrak actually manages to survive with 50% Uber.
Yeah, mainly Untitled Esports didn't manage to get they did manage to get a high ground very effectively, quickly rushing it whilst the rest of the top 5 Rocket players were kind of stuck in the low ground, so they kind of lost some fraction on that. However, it was very good they managed to back out quickly and effectively, just to preserve those men they have. And Condom actually went on in that exchange, so it's going to be an Uber advantage for top 5 Rocket, and they do have it now. I do see Medical the Soldier go down for top 5 Rocket, and we're probably going to see the push in them as soonish.
Yeah, it looks like they've actually trapped the demo out here, drop down, and Mars has been caught up, but really nice back out there, really good stickies. Uber's hopped onto point, and Neo gets dropped there, just flown up in the air by Warp, really good play by him. And that was really quite a bad overextension, and the flanks come in on the back cap here, got a really good height advantage on the second point, and Condom's definitely going to get caught out. Really nice surf, gets into the door, and unfortunately gets taken down. I'm sorry, that was Ombrak. But yeah, really nice cap there by Unoriginal, really good there, backing out a choke, going in from the flank.
Yeah, Condom has 100%, and they're going to be rushing the last point. However, Raptor does die pretty quickly, and the Uber comes out from Condom, and the rest of the Gully players on this Gully Wash map are forced back into the corners, and the players are top 5 Rocket are just getting on the point. blocking it, and that's going to be a wipe from unoriginal eSports. Raptor's just going to be up now. That was not the best push from them.
Yeah, really, I gotta say, it was a bit unlucky from Unoriginal. They just didn't time that spawn wave correctly, and they got about, I think, 3 spawns there. So yeah, well played by top5rocket, getting those bodies on point and just knocking it. It was quite well capped, and yeah, Ubers are actually going to now level out. And as I said again, it's quite a back and forth game. We saw really nice bombs on mid though by top5rocket, so let's hope that carries on, and let's hope we keep getting that sort of TF2 and aggressive. So yeah, they are just gonna hold choke now, and yeah, we see a nice little stalemate.
Yeah, for sure. Ubers are even. Ubers is just gonna. Wow, that's gonna be quite a complicated thing to say. Ubers is just now up for unoriginal eSports. There's a bit of spamming going around. The rest, the flank from top5rocket are in the big door at the moment, and there's not really too much going on. Condom actually has a slight advantage, and they're gonna like take this into choke. Condom uses this demo flag here, but they do not focus on Bragg really well. It's fantastic from Mars. Medico also goes down as well, and this is going to basically be a good second push for unoriginal eSports, and they managed to get 3 frags out of that, so they can hopefully push into last with this as well.
Really nice timing there by Condom and Mars, just straight onto that medic, 97% I think it was. And they're going to be trying to push this shatter area straight away. They should be maybe just conserving that uber advantage, but it looks like they want to go in and walk, die straight away. Solly on point, it gets focused down. Maybe they went in a little bit too early there. Mars is actually staying in, he's on 13 health. Is he actually going to make it out of there? And they make it out of lobby, only losing 2 players in that exchange, but they still have a slight uber advantage. But again, we see Condon just not building it fast enough. He had about a 40%, and now it's down to, it's going to be less than 20%.
Yeah, I think the rest of unoriginal eSports player are going to be playing this a bit more passive. Although I hardly know river exit, so you know they're giving top5rocket here room to move. Warp and his scout buddy there, Raptor, no sorry, Romer, he's gone spy actually, and Warp's actually going to go down from the sticks in the shutter door from Kazo. Let's see if Raptor can go get him. But however, we do see Condom use his Uber, and the retaliation pop comes out from the top5rocket medic. Uber's going to get taken out of the exchange. However, Raptor is still alive as spy, so he might be able to get in this back cap if we are going to see top5rocket push out from here.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that push there, but unoriginal eSports might do this. Raptor's on the back cap, but no, there is a Solly in that sneaky area. Can he decloak on the point and get this? But no, he just looks like he's going to be happy staying alive, just staying behind the team, and we'll have to watch what he does. But it just looks like having that player down is really having an effect on unoriginal eSports. And Raptor does get picked off, and they're just getting really good cap time here. Really nice push out by top5rocket, and they do have a heavy up.
Yeah, Condom does have a severe Uber advantage as well as them losing their demo, and it's going to get into the river, I think, using that height advantage with the heaviest good spam. Ombrek only has Uber, he's got 96%, his Condom doesn't even have 50%. He's going to back out into the lobby area of the scout and soldier Timus, and we're just going to see our last hold to us there. Condom and his crew furiously build Uber and hopes to reflect this push in from top5rocket.
Really nice bit by Ombrek, just telling his team where to go, I think, and you could see the whole aggression and the whole push working really well, but it looks like they want to come in here, get a really nice pick onto Uber. Kazo gets 2 pick on the left hand side, gets nice cap time on the point, and it's going to be first round. Really nice comeback by top5rocket.
Yeah, that was really good from them. They just managed to crowd around the rest of the unoriginal eSports players, making sure that they couldn't do much work, to be honest. I'm gonna go watch Raptor on this mid, see if he managed to make some good work from this mid. He is the pocket. Actually, it's a rover. Sorry, he just quickly jumped onto the top5rocket down man. However, he does quickly get taken out by a frag from Neo. There's about even height advantage. Ubers are even as well. Condom does have slight advantage. I'm going to see the jump come out from Neo. He does manage to get some good damage on the unoriginal eSports players. However, the combo from unoriginal eSports is going to get backed out into this choke area with them losing Condom as well. And Omrat's going to have about an 80% Uber advantage by the time that Condom's up.
No, it's going to be a little bit more than that, but yeah, that's about it. But it looks like unoriginal want to push this. They still have those DM classes up, and I think they have the right to push this. Kazo was down on the floor with no stickies loaded, and I'm pretty surprised unoriginal didn't push that point. They did have quite quite good position there in the choke area, and they were let out the demo man of Kazo. But yeah, they are actually going to have to back up onto the second point. It looks like they want to hold top. But they are getting quickly pressured out. Raptor gets a really nice force in that connector. Man, still top. He's going to get picked off by Neo. Neo's had some really good bombs this game. And Umbrak goes down to Timus as well. It's all going off.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's going to be 4 players for unoriginal eSports. They're going to have good players to manage to find this blast point and push on to second. There's a bit of a scout tuning ongoing out in the lobby area. And Condom, however, gets taken down, as that's what top 5 Rocket Scout was aiming to do. Ubers are going to be in top 5 Rocket's favour since Condom's down. However, I think they might be wanting to defend the sec point, even with this severe Uber disadvantage since they're not a medic.
Yeah, I think that was really just a trade of frags. I think Uber's cleaned up so many frags there, and he's the only reason they're holding that second point still. So really good work by him. But yeah, it just looks like top 5 Rocket want to get aggressive, and look where Raptor is at the moment, above choke. He's going to get a really nice bomb onto the medic. 2 rockets him straight down. Really nice positioning there by Raptor on that little roof at the top. You got to check it.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't think they even had the space to check it. You just kind of took the knowledge that there was a soldier there, and I think you saw the medic on me, or just like, there's a medic behind there, and I'm going to take him. So I don't think top 5 Rocket League had the room to check up that roof. Condom, however, does go down to a rocket from Neo in the lobby area, I think. Harry does go down from some stickies from Mars. And Ombrat's going to have a little bit of an Uber advantage here. And I don't think we're going to see unoriginal eSports push into mid now. They're just kind of backing off, trying to get some spam maybe. They are looking a bit aggressive though. They are contesting this mid point, so they know that Umbrak doesn't have Uber. And we're going to see Medico here. He's going to spam and make sure Timus goes down. Yep, he gets cleaned up by a scout. And we're going to see the scouts from unoriginal eSports just kind of make sure they defend. However, we do see Warp get taken out quickly, overextending into the top 5 rocket flank, and this is going to be some good flags traded from either side.
Yeah, Mars extended a little bit too far into that. It's a bit messy at the moment, but yeah, I mean, Unoriginal played that perfectly, I think. Timus maybe stayed for a bit too long, but unfortunately they weren't able to get the frags when they pushed onto that second point. And then top 5 Rocket with really good counter positioning, but they do have that 100% Uber with a 20% advantage, but I don't think they're going to be able to use it. There is a Pyro on the left-hand side just blocking that Uber out. And yeah, I think actually Condor's going to be able to hold this Uber. He's actually just built it up right now. Pyro's actually still alive, and he should be switching back as soon as possible. And Kazo gets picked down. That was a perfect hold, I think.
However, there's a scout on the point along with a soldier. Yeah, they both got taken out. Thank you. That's for them. Top 5 Rocket at the moment are 3 men down 4 now as they all rush onto the point, trying to make sure they get that point caps and go 2 up. But however, Condom does have his Uber, and I think we're just going to see top 5 Rocket back all the way out to mid. Try and make sure they have some sort of Uber for mid, but no, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, really. Condom's quite far forward here in the choke point, and it does look like they want to push it as aggressively as possible. The health is good on both teams, and as you can see, top 5 Rocket are ready to back out of this. Hopefully going to try and get an Uber force. I don't know where the other soldier's gone. Yeah, he went drop down there. He's right behind them. Condom gets headshot by Panda, drops that Uber. And Neo's play just gets cancelled out, I guess, a little bit. Mars stuck underneath the point, and he's going to get picked off as well, looks like by the sniper's SMG. And yeah, wow, I really didn't expect that.
Yeah, I want to see some of the flank plus Condom up for unoriginal eSports. They're being pretty much passive since Umbrak has a 100% Uber advantage. Condom still isn't healing anyone, and Raptor goes down, desperately trying to force her to drop the top 5 Rocket men as well as Ubers. They're really being really aggressive here, just throwing players into Umbrak there. I think we're going to see the push in from top 5 Rocket.
Yeah, they do have that 100%. They want to go through what looks like the shutter area. Pyro's actually forced back again. Another headshot by Blitzo, I believe. And everyone's getting taken down. That Uber was straight in the middle of the whole combo. Really good sniper play by Blitzo.
Yeah, that's really good from Blitzo. I'm going to let you say this.
Yeah, so definitely a really good push by top 5 Rocket. They're winning their pick. The Gully Wash map. And yeah, the score's a little bit one-sided, but yeah, it's been a very close game so far, so I'm going to be watching the scouts on this, but I haven't really seen what they've been doing. It looks like Blitzo just wants to hold on that top right side, getting some really good damage for his team, just in them off and letting the 2 solids bomb in. There was no scout there to block them, which was a which I should have been. But anyway, yeah, Blitzo, really good damage on the mid fight, and I guess really good focus fire by the whole team.
Yeah, we saw there from Neo. He jumped out from the under area, and he's got a bunch of damage onto the unoriginal eSports side, and they just managed to, and they got a huge amount of frags as a result. However, they did not manage to down Condom, who's sitting about 70% Uber, and they're still contesting Stefan since they know that Umbrak doesn't have it yet. He's just about to get it, and I think they're gonna end up pushing this. However, we do see Medical go down, and this might delay their push for a little while. I think they're being a bit too much passive, unless they're wanting to move on this slight Uber advantage they have.
Yeah, well that Uber advantage is going to disappear now. They did have about 30%. Again, Condom I think just got split from his team there, and I can see why he was backing out of that mid. But yeah, Ubers are now even. And yeah, definitely Mars is getting... He got really good damage on that choke point, and really nice clean up by Ubers. He's just looking in that choke point now, and yeah, we're going to see a summit. But so far, I think Unoriginal are trying to find their feet a little bit. We're 13 minutes through, and really I think Ubers is definitely going to be one of their main part of play, but it looks like the combo wants to rotate here to Big Door. The whole flank set, and they do get forced really early. Raptor doesn't actually go down either, so Uber advantage huge to Unoriginal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the back out from top5rocket as they try and get out and try to revive the Uber out from eSports. We're going to see some quick jumps out from Mars, definitely trying to get some spam onto the top5rocket combo. However, it doesn't manage to get something from that, and Ubers doesn't actually go down the flank, I think. However, Med go down at the choke area, and we're going to see a push out maybe, and Raptor also goes down. top5rocket are going to push in, and this is going to end up with them capping second point with 3 players down for unoriginal eSports.
Yeah, the problem with that was it Condom went Big Door, and the whole combo just came out of choke. Literally, there was no one there to do anything, and Condom just got completely disconnect from his team, which we've seen time and time again from Unoriginal. They really need to change that up a little bit. It looks like Mars wants to hold the river area and be content there, but there is only a 10% advantage, and they do have a sentry gun on last as well, so this should be a hard point to push. But yeah, as we see Uber's up now, top5rocket are going to be ready to push.
Yep, Assault's an absolute Uber again. I think we're going to see the push straight away from top5rocket unless they want to wait a while. Medical is just having a little peek, seeing if there's any sentry guns. He can't see it because that's that big stop, just perfect spot, sorry, just beneath the stairs. The flank is getting there, I guess, in the river area from top5rocket, and Raptors end up down. It's going to be a queue for top5rocket to push in. However, the Uber comes out in retaliation, and a lot of players instantly get out from top5rocket and to re-push this, because they do indeed have the man advantage. They did manage to force that Uber. Yep, warp does scan, and getting frags either way. However, there's still a good nucleus of players on the point. The jump comes up from Neo, however, he gets completely denied by the sentry. And I think this is just going to be see a bit of a reset here, unless Untitled eSports want to push out.
I'm just looking at it in the stickies in lobby now. Oh no! Right, okay. I thought that was actually going to happen then. So good check in there. But yeah, it looks like top5rocket want to out of this choke point. They might have overstayed their welcome here, but no one's putting any more pressure onto them apart from the scout of Ubers. And Timus is going to get cleaned up because of this. And really, they should have had a really good pressure on that choke point. They did have the position. Now they've lost 2 players for it, but Ubers are going to be even and should just get the spawns in time.
Yeah, there's Spy and Blitzo, and he's probably going to cap this unless we're going to see a block from Raptor. Blitzo does go down. The Uber's going to come from top5rocket. They do pop up first, and this is going to mean that there's going to be a slightly better Uber out from Untitled eSports, and I'm going to clean this up. Medico and Keizo do go down, and I think this is going to be probably a pitch to mid out from Untitled eSports if they're quick about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Condom's actually on 40% advantage because they managed to pick off Ombro so late in that fight, and Mars just overextends onto the point there. I think the scout was waiting for Neo with huge rockets. I think he's going to drop down as well. Can he get the Medicaid? He's right behind him. Let's see what frags he can get. Can he get the Solly? No, gets really nice damage onto him, but that is going to completely stop the push from Unoriginal. Nice play, Neo.
Yeah, Blitzo does actually manage to get a frag onto a Raptor as well. He's sniping the choke, and we're going to see Medico there jump in, and he's going to get a lot of damage on the combo. Condom is there. He just killed by it because he knew it was just going to delay his team right there. He was stuck in the left-sided point of second. This is going to be a push into last from top5rocket probably, since they have a 70% advantage.
Yeah, definitely a little slip there from Unoriginal. I think just a little bit of an overextension, and Neo with great rocket DM Especially in Division 3, you have to be careful of that. But it looks like they want to push River with a sniper. I don't know why they've gone for the sniper. They have a huge Uber advantage, but maybe they know there's a heavy there. So yeah, the heavy's actually taking quite a lot of those heals at the moment. Sentrigan's still up. Medico goes down from the Uber, but really nice spam by Kaza to take that out. Scouts on point, gets really nice cat time. Nice rockets by Timus though to counter that. 3 players down though, and I think that's going to be another botched push.
Yeah, only the person dying the eSports to die in the exchange was Raptor the Pyro, and he did a really good job of denying the Uber as well as the Sentry, making sure that sorry, Kazo. Oh, we do see a player drop actually. Just quickly away. And we're going to see a push on 2 seconds from the eSports. Kazo also goes down. He was holding River a bit too aggressively, I like him actually.
Yeah, I think he just overstayed at the top area. I don't think he knew where his team was. Maybe not the best at communication, but they will be backing out of this midpoint. It does look like they want to put a little bit of pressure on Condom, see if they can try and get the fourth off. He is holding in that choke and Neo gets taken down, so that's going to stop any sort of force, really, and they should be backing out straight away, but no. They actually do manage to get a pick in the choke area on Jero. So yeah, unfortunately that's going to force him out of the second point as well. Uber has been forced, and Obrak gets shot by Timus in mid-air. They collide, as you could say, and Timus just tells him to eat the rocket.
Yeah, this is going to be sorry, I don't know if he's going to get the cap here. Obrak is down, so it's going to be Uber advantage for Condom. Unoriginal are going to push into the lobby here. I think they're just going to wait until they have Uber and then they're going to push in. This is going to pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, well, so Unoriginal, I think they've slowed the pace down a little bit. They're getting more into the game. They're pushing properly. They're pushing together, more of a team, and that's the mistake they were making last time. And I think they've realised this now, and they're changing it up, and they're doing really well. Really good damage by them. They are just going to build this Uber up now to 100%. And try and get that medic straight away. But look where Ombrak's holding. He's holding so far back with his heavy, Demo and Soldier on the left-hand side there. Only a scout covering the right. Raptor dies straight away. I mean, he should be popped in there. Heavy's trying to get focused down here, but Timus dies as well, just completely unflashed by Condom. And they lose 3 players. Probably because the Uber just didn't flash the players it needed to at the right time. I think Condom was too far back.
Yeah, and they're going to leave only Warp and Condom up for unoriginal eSports, whilst Umbrak's going to have an official Uber advantage. This is very, very good stuff for them, and they're probably going to be pushing to this, to be honest, with their 100% Uber advantage. However, Condom is getting involved. I don't think they'll be able to get it in time.
Yeah, they are just going to cap the second point, and Ombrak's going to hold in that choke area. Who's that? Jero gets picked off. But yeah, it looks like they want to push drop down, and no one's called this at all for the top 5 rocket, for Unoriginal. Condom just manages to get out. I think the Soldier might have been a little bit lost there of Medico. He couldn't find him on the point, and they do push into choke. Raptor does get picked off on the back, but Timus is already there waiting for that Demo Man just to be un-Ubered on the backside. And no one was there to really help out top 5 rocket even, and they have just backed out.
Yeah, everyone here is going to have the Uber advantage, so we're about 50%. There's a lot of spam colliding with one of our players from each side. Kazo is going to get up, so it's going to be 6 on 6 at the moment. This is standard with last hold, although I think they're going to do the job of where they all stand on the left side and deny any jumpers, and Umgat's just going to hold really, really far back, which worked very, very well for them last time. So let's see how Untitled eSports react to this.
Yeah, can you carry on?
Oh yes, sure, no problem. We're going to see the Uber come out from Unoriginal eSports. The Heavy's probably going to die, and however, Umbrak does have 95% if he just managed to heal these players for a little while longer. However, we're going to see the Soldier Raptor getting to the point. He's not going to be able to do much as he quickly dies on the point from this Soldier from the rockets of Medico, and the Uber just managed to come out from Umbrak, and he just managed to secure some frags. It's a bit of a scout only one going on the point. And we do see Warp quickly getting taken out by Medico, who's standing on the other side of under the point. Are you alright now, speaking?
Yes, I am. So yeah, Umbrak had really good building on that point, but it looks like Mars is getting so much damage on that choke area. Jiro gets finished off, and Mars is just completely blocking the combo. And just forcing them out, getting really nice damage. Demo's actually stuck in. Can the scout actually manage to get a pick on him? He's only on 100 health, but does just back out. Mars doing a great job for his team. But yeah, that push. Condom had a much better Uber, and unfortunately they just couldn't clean up the frags in time. And really nice by Umbrak just to get in there, build that Uber. But Wolf gets taken down, and it looks like they want to come straight in with the Uber. Ubers are even, and I think they were trying to get the force there. Timus gets picked up by a backstab. And they are gonna back off into river area, which probably isn't the best idea. It looks like Condom is actually just gonna make it out of there, but it looks like they want to re-push.
Yeah, Connor's having a bit of a dance in the second point. He's just quickly running away. To be honest, with only 8 minutes left, they need to make sure these last pushes count. There's been about 4 or 5 last pushes, and each one of them has just been deflected by top5rocket. So either I think Unoriginal eSports need to make sure they know what they're doing on these last pushes, because there's only 7.5 minutes left. So they got to make sure they get some rounds on the table here if they want to win this map.
Yeah, like you said, time is definitely a big factor now, coming down into the last 10 minutes. We do see a nice forward hold here, it looks like, by top5rocket. I don't think they have no one watching lower at all. Probably not the best idea. They have sticks there now. They are running a sniper actually on Original Esports, in the form of Raptor, who has done really well actually for his team, usually on the sniper. And it just looks like they want to hold really passively. I don't know what they're waiting for here. They're literally just putting down the time, and I'm not sure Unoriginal know what to do on this push.
Yeah, it's neither team has an advantage. top5rocket more than half, to be honest. They just sit in this last point and just hold it. They are 2-0 up, and they're feeling pretty good about it, to be honest. You see the forward hold as you see Unoriginal eSports come out, and they lose Neo in the process for top5rocket. However, Uber's just getting quickly fragged by Blitzo there, and Warp also goes down in exchange. This is the pop count from Condom finally after losing both of their scouts, and they're just going to quickly run away with this Uber, and we'll see if Condom does manage to get out. And I'm having a bit of a ping spike here.
It's not a ping.
Pause.
It's not a ping spike.
Oh.
It is the pause of Reno with the flying scout of Giro. Yeah, basically the same thing happened again. They did get the first frag. It was going well, and then I just think top5rocket are just focusing the scouts really well when they're out of the Uber. And maybe the scouts need to come in a little bit later, because I think that is the main frags that top5rocket are going for. But yeah, I think they're definitely trying to focus down Ubers.
Yeah.
How do you think it's gone so far?
I think it's gone on top5rocket's favour, and that's certainly reflected by the score. Their last defenses were really strong, and they certainly know what to do when they're at Uber's advantage for those like 5 players stacking the left-hand side. However, I do think that Untitled eSports, they do need to make a move. They're going to break this defense, and once that happens, the floodgates are just going to open. And I think they're going to win a few rounds. If they make one, then I think they'll make more, to be honest. And how do you think it's going to go, man?
Well, I think it's still in the hands of Unoriginal. I think they can do this. It's just they just need to change their pushes. They have a really good DM, but again, I think the scouts are getting picked off way too much. But we'll have to see what comes out in those logs. Basically, they really need to get these last pushes down. So I know Gully Wash is such a hard point to push, and everybody knows that. But I think they've been trying to do the same thing too much, and top5rocket just really picked up on that. They need to change stuff up. And just looking at the positions of the people at the moment, we have a soldier of the name of Timus, and Raptor will be a sniper, and then Condom's actually on the flank. Now I just want to see. Right, no, they have more players back. I thought they had more players forward. I'm looking underneath point right now. I think Mars is. What do you reckon is going to happen? 1v1. Mars against Blitzo. One pipe. One meat shot.
I think if Mars has a sticky launcher out, I'd feel a bit more confidence. And this is like, if he jumps, then he's not really going to make much of a difference. He isn't going to be able to avoid stickies. It depends whether he hits that magic one pipe. Blitzo, I don't think he's in the range for a 103 damage meat shot. He's going to have to get closer, and it's going to give him a bit more time to react. Mars there. I don't know. I think this fight's going to go in Blitzo's favour, to be honest.
Nah. You gotta believe in the wonder pipe. So yeah, I'm actually looking at the positions now of top5rocket. They actually have better health, I think. If Condom came back to Timus, they might actually have a chance of re-pushing this, because my HUD's screwed up. I don't know the spawn times of Neo and Medico, but it is possible. I mean, I could probably, if the scout does get killed, I'd probably see Kaizo going down to the bottom just to clean up Mars. But I think Mars could win this. It's
Um,
it's possible.
if he has Pain Train on and the rest
Oh,
of the players don't know about this little 1v1 go, the thing is, if you haven't noticed, Kaizo, he's already looking down there, so he knows that they're both down there, and I think what's going to happen is Kaizo's maybe going to ignore the medic and try and save Blitzo there, although it would be a bit of a dumb idea to save his scout instead of going for a medic pick, although they do have an uber advantage, although they'd certainly have a lot larger one if he did manage to get rid of Condom. I think that Keizo's decision making is he's gonna go for the medic instead of gonna go for the demo pick, to be honest.
yeah, it's actually been quite a long pause. You're right. He does have a choice there, doesn't he? He either goes for the medic or the demo man underneath point. Yeah, he does. He's got a stick out there, so he's ready for that. I think the two people in lobby, if Timus can get some nice rockets onto the scout, who's not actually on that much health, Raptor might be able to get a nice sight line onto point. I This is top 5rocket's pick though, so you would expect them to win it, to be honest. But yeah, we'll have to see how Unoriginal do on Logjam. I think I remember last time, I think Unoriginal just got through Gully, but absolutely destroyed on Logjam.
Yeah.
So yeah, Logjam's definitely one of their good maps, and I think they're definitely going to be ready for it. But then again, I haven't actually seen top 5rocket play it.
Yeah, that's for sure. We want to take a break at this. Actually, never mind. Perhaps you want to figure out why this pause is going on. Maybe one of their players dropped, perhaps? That's probably most likely the reason. Unless I wanted to change servers.
Let's hope not. Let's hope
Yeah,
not. Okay, while we're here, opinions on Condom. I think he has his good moments and his bad moments, definitely. But yeah, he's definitely trying to prove himself. Might win this game, and he's been playing a lot better from the last playoffs that I saw. So good job to him. Actually, I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, so he did a pretty good job in playoffs, and he has made a lot of good forces. I don't think he's been dropped this game, has he? No, sorry, he did actually get dropped. He got dropped by the sniper from Blitzo, I think it was, on the choke in the middle. I don't think that's really anything about that he could do. The sniper was just so far back, he couldn't pressure him, to be honest. Do you want to take a break, honey? Since this pause might be lasting for a little while. 6 minutes already.
I'm just gonna ask what's going on quickly.
Alright, man.
Yeah, I'm just actually looking at the scores on the doors. Blitzo's got 62 points.
Yeah, he's certainly doing good work for his team. I think he was off-classing heavy earlier.
He's been playing a lot more sniper.
Yeah.
And he's been getting some really good frags. If you're wondering who Blitzo is, it's El Panda Truculente, I want to say. I don't speak whatever language that is, I'm sorry.
Sounds like Spanish or Portuguese.
Sounds like that. But yeah, he's definitely been doing a really good job from his team, and I'll be really surprised if Mars gets less than 10k damage this game, because he's been playing really well as well for his team. But yeah, I was expecting to see more from Ubers. Maybe it was just the game.
Yeah. Me and Honey actually watched this from Unoriginal eSports, and Uber seems to be doing a lot of work. They managed to beat the team Bubbles 7-2 in Logjam, so that was a pretty good watch to see before we went in and casted this game.
On Logjam.
Was it Logjam?
Yep, that's the main thing. It was on Logjam. So we're definitely trying to practice this Logjam as much as possible, which might be one of the reasons why maybe they're a bit rusty on Gully Wash. But it is only 2-0, and I think before the pause there was 6 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 6.5 minutes.
Alright, okay, so Uber's dropped. Yeah, so
okay.
6.5 minutes. Yeah, exactly. It is possible. It's definitely still possible. And look at the position where they are at the moment. I just want to say that the players are actually even, the people up, and I think Unoriginal are a bit more grouped, which might be an advantage to them, but I think they can win this. I think they can. I'm going to say they're going to win it. What are you going
Or,
to say?
or you say top 5 Rocket are going to win this?
No, this push.
Oh, right.
Well, not the pause, but
Yeah, I think top 5 Rocket are easily going to do this out. I mean, Ombrak still has a little bit of his Uber left.
the dribble. The
The,
dribble of Uber.
the dribble of Uber, and I think we're just going to see Timus and Raptor just get fragged straight away. They're only in about 80 health apiece, so
2 meat
it's just
shots.
2
Yeah,
meat shots,
easy
2
game.
kills, easy peasy.
I'm just going to ask how long.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
But yeah, looking at the other team. I mean, Ubers is actually still. Yeah, he's restarting his PC. But yeah, Ubers and Warp are both top scoring for their team, especially on frag. So they're doing nice work to just clean up Mars's damage. I haven't seen too much of the Soldiers, but actually saying that, Raptor is doing quite a lot of work. But I want to talk about Neo. Now, you're right. When he gets to those mid fights, he's hiding below that midpoint, isn't he? Um, I'm guessing he's just trying to miss all that spam damage, and at the same time, Neo and Medic at exactly the same time get some really nice damage on the combo. And I think they've won every mid apart from one, so they've won one. So they won one.
They won
Wow.
1 out of 2, did they? Oh no, no wait. No, there was the
Yeah.
0-0 mid, there was a 1-0 mid, and there was a 2-0 mid, so that means there was 3 mids.
Okay, yeah, there are 3 mids. There you
Yeah, okay. I mean, Neo's he's been doing a very good job on mids. He just kind of waits for Kaizo to get some good damage onto the the demo whoever's holding the choke area, and he just jumps up and cleans up. He a lot of initial damage, and then even if he doesn't clean up on their damage, then the scouts will, who I'm pretty sure were also on the floor as well, and they came up through the ramp on the right hand side. So is Blizzard just restarting his computer then? So in that
No,
case, we
Ubers is restarting his
Oh,
computer
right.
because he had the VAC issue, the VAC bug that we all dread.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a bit of a shame to happen in the Division 3 finals, by the way. If I forgot to mention, these keys are coming from our beautiful man that is sitting next to me in this metaphorical caster's chair, the big honey man himself, and he did 35 keys for the playoffs, and hopefully a lot of those should be going to the team who wins this game tonight. Also, thanks to TF2.net from Wheathoofed for donating lots of killstreak kits, strangers, and cosmetics for the lower divisions as well. There was quite a bit more money coming in from #Chan. He donated. It was £100 for the cause for these playoffs to give the Division 1 and 2 teams some money to get their grubby little hands on.
What is the price for tonight?
The prize
I don't
for
actually
tonight
know.
is 24 keys.
24 keys.
So that's 4 keys per player.
4 keys for... Right, okay. Don't say it like that. It makes it seem like a little... So yeah, 24 keys. 24 keys. But yeah, thank you for that, thanks, I guess. And thank you to everyone else who donated keys and money towards the playoffs. I guess it's just helping keep TF2 alive.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, I'm not going to have that conversation. TF2 is not dying.
Yeah, that's for sure. I hear a big thing coming for Season 20. A lot of new stuff is coming along, so hopefully that should be breathe a bit of fresh new life into European TF2, and we should be hopefully casting a lot of those games as well. I think we're also going to cast the UGC Gold Finals as well next Monday. I'm not quite sure we're going to go into that game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be what is it? Let's Win. Let's Come Second Godel versus I'm not completely sure, but sure we can cast that from some good old Highlander, first ever Highlander cast. So that should be pretty good as well. That's been about 10 minutes, I think. Hopefully we should see Ubers just getting into the game so we can restart this cast. There's only 6.5 minutes left, so hopefully we can see some more points on the board from either team, to be honest.
I just hope they don't... what is it? I hope they just don't change the map. That would kill me again.
That would kill the suspense.
I'm just gonna say, don't change the
first
map. 96. Right. Right. So yeah, I think Ubers is just getting back in now. We might as well go over predictions for next map. It is Unoriginal's pick on Logjam. So, scores on the doors, Cool Beans.
Scores in the doors. We did see a very, very good showing from Unoriginal eSports, so I think that they're going to take Logjam 4-2. I think there's going to be a 2-point gap between the two teams. It was very close, only a deficit of 2, so it's going to be a deficit of 2, but the other way made this game a bit more exciting, and we're going to take it to the third map, Logjam. I'm sorry, not Logjam, Snake War, if top5rocket do manage to win this map. What do you think, Honey?
I would love to see a third map. No, I would love to cast it with you. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the opposing team because that's what you're supposed to do as a caster. I think top5rocket. Yeah, they definitely won their game on Logjam in the league, but they also lost one as well. But yeah, I think they could be quite strong on this map, and I'm going to say it's going to be quite close. I'm going to say a 2-1 Golden Cap victory to top5rocket.
A Golden Cap victory, so you think it's going to be close, because that's Unoriginal eSports' this map. They chose it, they've scrimmed it, they've pretty much done everything you can do on it, and so you think it's going to be close, but top5rocket, as shown here, they're just going to show their dominance. And you think they're going to take that Golden Cap? So it's going to be 1-1, you think, and then there's going to be a Golden Cap.
There's going to be a Golden Cap final, which top5rocket are going to win.
I
have faith.
2 maps, unless. So you think? Did you not predict that top5rocket would win this game 4-3, if I remember?
I did.
Yeah.
And I was completely wrong. So.
Yeah, I think that's a bit right. Or at least I said the game was going to be a bit slow paced, you know. But I think I'm right in saying that with the barrage of last pushes from Unoriginal eSports that just didn't quite work out for them, as shown by.
Hasn't there been like 8 last pushes or something like that? Something
I wish
stupid.
logs.tf would show a stat for that, to be honest.
Be quite hard to do.
Well.
Just looking at some of the scenery.
Looking out the windows, having a good time.
Yeah.
Right.
Great time.
Forgetting Mars, just telling him.
No, Mars hasn't said a thing.
Mars
Thanks, Mars. Thanks, Mars, for being my.
You're a beautiful person.
my contact.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to announce? Any shout-outs while we're here?
Any shout-outs? I'm gonna give a shout-out to Kryma, who says that I am a fantastic caster. That is probably the opposite of what he said, but I'm gonna keep it clean.
I'm gonna shout out my boy Hysteria.
Your boy Hysteria from the Big Team Mustachio.
No, because he's my boy. He's my boy. Anyway, yeah, I think we should go into a short break. It's probably a good idea. So yeah, we'll be right back with you as soon as possible.
Hello and welcome back to the Division 3 Season 19 playoffs. Mars has managed to get a pick onto the top5rocket spout after being quickly taken out by Blitz. So, do anything more you want to comment?
Yeah, Mars got the pick. You liars, Tim. Stupid cheat logs don't work on me this time. So yeah, anyway, they do get a pick onto Raptor, who's holding really far up at Sniper, trying to get back into it now. Yeah, so Blitz is going to be trying to push that top, but the Combo's holding there, and I think Ubers are pretty even now, while Condom has a slight Uber advantage, but Medico is actually going forward straight away on that top right, and it looks like one of the way Cool Beans.
Yeah, Uber's actually even, I'm afraid. However, the rest of Unoriginal eSports are the holding quite passive. They do have a heavy in the 4. He's back now, and I think we're just going to see a bunch of frags cleaned up. Timus is just be able to get out just in the nick of time, and Keizo is just going to that choke and try and get some good damage out instead. I think both teams have Uber now. Keizo's from there, and unfortunately that air shot is missed. There's a bit of an exchange going on here. Warp's still in heavy. He's too far away to do any real damage though. And I see the frag. Oh, Timus does manage to get Medico. And he does manage to get his pick onto certainly very good. However, Ombrak does manage to pick up a saw. Ombrak does go down to Timus after a nice rocket from him from Timus.
Really nice play by Timus. I don't know how he stayed alive for so long. But yeah, there is actually 5 minutes on the clock left as finally we get to see Ubers come back into the game after the VAC ban. But yeah, they are going to be pushing this point straight away on Originals, even losing that player of Ubers in that push. They still have that heavy up, and this could actually really work for them. I haven't seen a gully push for heavy in quite a long time, and it might catch top 5 maybe a little bit out.
Yeah, there's about a 25% advantage for Condom. I'm not quite sure who's up or down because my HUD's a bit messed up, and I think they're going to push through River. They have a lot of players stacked up there, and Condom's on 8%. We just need to buff
40% on the other one. So yeah, they definitely look like they want to push this River area, which they pushed last time. I think Condom just needs to pop the Uber a little bit earlier. Look where the scout is actually holding there on the right hand side. Wow, Demo just gets flown in there. Solly getting really good cat time on point. Can they finish it off? Timus gets really nice jump to Kaizo and really nice push.
Yeah, that was really, really good. They just managed to did what they had to do. They just rushed the point, and everyone had to drop down, and they just cleaned up from that since Ombrak didn't have Uber.
So yeah, this is actually my mid fight, so I'm going to take it. So yeah, Mars is actually on the left side getting some nice early spam damage onto the combo as you do as Demo Man. Really big bombing by Neo but gets completely shut down by the scouts and is really weak, going to take up a lot of those heals. But the scouts both take a pipe from Unoriginal eSports and they're trying to push across this point. Really nice cat time by them, but they're just losing too many players to stay in this fight for too long. And again, I think baited kind of thing by top5rocket really worked.
Yeah, they had a lot of players in a choke, and one by one the players from Untitled eSports jumped them, and since they did it one by one, it didn't really work out for them, to be honest. That was very... oh no, Warp doesn't manage to get out. He's taking out a Blitzo there. Ombrak, however, he does have Uber, he just called, and I think they're going to push him straight away. However, we do see Condom, he does have Uber 5 only up for Untitled eSports. However, we are getting quite aggressive. We do see the push out from Condom. He does manage to get the force out from Ombrak. I don't think too many frags are going to be exchanged. So we're going to see a re-push coming from here. Or a back cap perhaps. However, there's too much going on. However, Timus does go down in the lobby area, as well as one of the top 5 rocket players.
Yeah, that was Jiro, but it doesn't look like they want to push him. But Mars, again, really good damage, just blocking them out. Ubers might have overextended a little bit into lobby. So he's given away that frag, but still Jiro's down. Comes back up on the scout, and Ubers are going to be even again. And it looks like top 5 are content to hold, and I will be with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on that clock. It's going to be quite nice for them to have that little buffer, and I think, yeah, push now, they're not going to be able to do this.
Yeah, Condom does have 100%, and I think they're just going to want to go for it, because they're at their last point, they've got to go now, or they're not going to have enough time to make sure they get that round to get to a golden cap. And so we're going to see Condom park on Timus. He's probably going to get this frag onto Medico. However, he does get flashed from Ombrak there, and he popped early and flashed through into the river area. And there's a swap, we see Condom and his pocket get away. However, we are going to see up to there, he gets some good damage onto the top 5 rocket on the river area. And we're going to see a bit of aggression here, so they don't really have a choice not to be aggressive, to be honest. They do need to push out right now. They need to get some good frags here. What do you think, Kai?
Yeah, Kaizo manages to survive there in the river, and it just looks like it just isn't going to happen. They've lost so many players trying to push it out, but they had to do it. It was essential. They do throw a scout on that point, though, top 5, and it looks like they want to get another round out of this, maybe a bit of morale booster. For them to take into Logjam, which is Unoriginal's pick. But yeah, another scout on point, getting some good damage, but not able to do a lot.
Condom, however, just go down to the rockets of Neo. I think just went from the balcony, maybe? I'm not quite too sure, to be honest. And yeah, we're going to need to see a move out from Unoriginal eSports right now, and both the scouts are getting a second point. I don't think they managed to make sure this dream comes alive as Uber's Warp and Raptor do get taken down. That's the whole flank down for Unoriginal eSports. However, we do see Timus manage to get a frag onto Jiro, and I think this may even be 3-1 for top 5rocket.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, they are going to be pushing in. There's 30 seconds left. Let's see if they can get another round. They're going to push up that right-hand side, popping the Uber so late, getting a nice frag onto Uber straight away, and Timus is caught out on point. They're just forced so back inside their spawn, and now they're having to come out onto that point, which is stickied up. Heavy's out through left, or Ombrak's not going to be able to do a lot against that. And Demo gets cleaned up, so it does end on a higher really for unoriginal esports. Gonna just lose this map 2-1, but as I say that, a scout comes in. Not able to do enough though, so unlucky by Blitzo. But yeah, GG's are called.
Yep, GG's called. It's going to be 2-1 to top 5 Rocket in this map on Gully Wash. We're going to switch over to CP Logjam in a few moments here. That was a pretty good show from my perspective. That was finally, we see unoriginal eSports managed to managed to take a round away from top 5 Rocket, and hopefully that should give them a little bit more momentum to go into Logjam with, which is certainly their pick.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just logging out a bit. I'm just gonna see if I can get some log quickly.
Yeah, that's no problem, man.
But yeah, really, really close game. 2-1. I think unoriginal definitely getting back into it. So yeah, Logjam. I think it could be a whole different park, really. I think unoriginal are gonna have some good plays on this map. I think they know it much better than Gully Wash, even though it is a new map this season. It's definitely one that's changeable, and that's a good thing about new maps, I think, is that you come up with new strats, you come up with new ways to push, and there's some of the problems now with Granary and pushing in the same way all the time, having 3 choke points every time you push in is quite hard. So yeah, Logjam definitely adds a bit more, what do you call it, diversity.
Diversity. Not as much diversity when you get CTF Turbine Pro, though. That's a whole new game mode for you there.
Let's just not talk about that.
So yeah, we're gonna go into Logjam here. Do you have the logs for me for you to analyze, honey?
I do.
Awesome.
Gotta say thank you to Sammy. So,
beautiful person.
Yeah, as I expected, Mars doing quite a lot of damage for his team. Both demos actually doing really nice damage, but I'm just having a look at Neo. Played really well. I think I'm just gonna have a look at how many med picks he got in that game. He got 3. I thought he got more than that. But yeah, definitely made a big presence on that map, and that's what you want to see from Euroma. He bombed it at the perfect times, and he got the frags for his team, which is what you want to see. So yeah, he's definitely one of the main players. But we saw Blitzo played really well, and so did Ubers. Both probably the 2 main scouts on both teams played so well. But yeah, I thought Mars did way more damage than that.
Yeah, I mean, both of them had a really good game. Both of them getting lots and lots of damage out, with Kaizo getting 13k damage and Mars getting 11. I think Jiro had a really good game as well. He almost got a 2-to-1 kill to F ratio and getting almost 8,500 damage. He did really well for his team. He 4th damage all in all as a scout, which is really impressive. He had really good variety of all classes as well, which is great to see. He made picks got 4 medic picks, I think, and that was really good for him. I hope we can see some more on that map, and I think we're going to go live here, honey. I'm going to let you take this mid.
Jesus, are you? Is it actually live? Yes, it is live. Yeah, so this is a second map, Logjam, which is Unoriginal's pick. So yeah, I'm going to be watching Master Med, see how he's going to do. He's going to get late to that health pack, beaten by the other demo man. Really nice sticky by Kazo, and Mars is just blocking out that left-hand side, which is keeping the soldier back. But again, 2 passive mids, which we see all the time. Kazo gets picked off on point by Warp. Really nice pushing forward by him. Scout's not able to protect him, and they're just going to back out.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mid-loss from top 5 Rocket there, and they do manage to lose Umbrak as well as a few more players, only Jiro and Blitzo up. They're going to have a bit of a 2v2 with Bears and Warp, who have a bit more health and height advantage, so wise they're not taking that fight. Kaiser's going to stick up both the shutter door and the left hand side, and it's going to be a push straight away from Condom.
Yeah, it just looks like they want to go through the main area straight away. Demo gets completely blown back. And they do have a heavy on that top right side. Really nice focus by Timus and Mars to pick them off. Mars getting such good damage on this point. I want to see what else he can do. He's just holding that top left area, getting some nice pressure on point onto the Demoman. Ubers is just cleaning up with Warp, and that is a great push. Really great positioning.
That was extremely dominant from Condom and his team. That was a really impressive display, and that's certainly putting the right foot forward there. I'm going to go watch Neo on this mid, the roamer, see if he can get. He seems to be doing very, very well in mid. So I'm going to watch. He does get pretty fast rollout. How he does take a stick from the down man, and he gets air shot as well, and he's going to get taken out quickly. Again, we're seeing this mid domination from unoriginal eSports here, and they've just forced them out with Rex still surviving. We're about even, however, we do see that top5rocket have a 2-man disadvantage with Neo just getting up right now. Probably going to see the push once.
Yeah, Mars was actually really fast to mid. He literally just blocked the roamer out, and good focus fight by Raptor just to take him out, help Mars out a little bit. They're pushing forward again, and they're getting frags all over the place. Mars is completely destroying them, and Wars and Ubers are just picking up on that damage every single time. It just looks like they want to push into last straight away. Ubers are even, but they do have 2 players down, and it looks like Blitzer goes heavy again, which is probably one of his main offers. Again, Mars, both Ubers are blocked, and really good cat time on the point by the scout. Walker does get focused down in the end though, but this has given unoriginal that height advantage that they need. Kaizo's under pressure by Mars underneath and gets taken down by here. Condom does go down.
Oh, the skill stick from Timus managed on Brack. He was just chasing around since people thought he's escape plan out, which he did. People just didn't value him as a very high threat in terms of that was pretty much a free pick, to be honest.
Yeah, he's going to get a long spawn time. I wonder if Condom's actually gone for that crit screen. No, he's decided to go Uber. I don't really see a lot of crit screens anymore for some reason. Meds just don't want to go them. But yeah, I guess really good pick. Was it by Timon? With the skill stick, as it is originally known.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just going on a bit more conventional. Ours does manage to take out Kaizo, how our Ubers does go down. A lot of players are just, they want to be a bit more stand, to be honest. They don't want to try anything too fancy, as this is pretty much the finals piece. But and we're going to see the spy play from Raptor getting in the point, the push in. That was the optimal distraction, and it just absolutely blew the top5rocket players out the water post. They just weren't expecting it.
Yeah, this has actually been going really well for Unoriginal. I think they definitely have practiced this map way more. So yeah, it's your mid call, Beans.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the soldier in the form of Raptor. He gets some early, and Kaiser was a bit late to the mid right there, and that's probably just gonna bait the rest of the TF2 net players, which Unoriginal eSports is sponsored by, onto the mid, and they're just gonna cap it, and it's probably gonna be a second push right away actually. So locking down, however, Ubers does go down, so does Warp, and their opponent's gonna back away here, and that's only give away more frags, however. We do see Timus manage to get a frag onto Giro before quickly getting taken down. I mean, it's going to be a mid-hold, a bit more of a stalemate since... oh no, actually, sorry, that's a lie. We're going to see a rush of players from top5rocket getting to the point, and we might even see some frags on it as well. Condom has had to force, and I'm going to let you take this little exchange.
Oh wow, Raptor, huge air shot onto Medico. Not allowing Ombrak to just flash him in that Uber, which has now popped huge advantage to him, but they are going to have to back out. And yeah, I think that, what is it, top5rocket are definitely learning from their mistakes. They forced the 2 scouts, and they had 2 scouts hiding behind point. I think Jiro's going to, yeah, he does get picked off in the choke area, but yeah, they are going to push onto the second point, and a really nice air shot by Raptor. I was just amazed by that.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I think I'm going to see a push into last here, since Condom has about a 50% Uber advantage. I noticed he doesn't seem to be building as quickly as he should be. He's lost quite a few advantages.
Oh, just to call that out, there's actually a spy on the field. Blitzo's going in behind the medic. I want to call this, he's right behind the demo man. Can he get the force? Can he get the pick on them? Yes, he does. That's going to be a huge pick in this fight.
However, they have left the point wide open. Now just going to get sticked up. And Condom also goes down, despite from Giro as well. And this is going to see a lot of players clean up right here. And you're going to see Timus probably get taken down. He managed to get a pick. Oh, he does manage to get this shotgun shot onto Ombrak, the medic. And this is going to equalize the Ubers right here. And this is we're gonna see the scouts from Untitled eSports are gonna hold the point and probably back off due to the aggression of top5rocket.
Yeah, Timus' survivability on last twice has managed to get him a med pick. Once with the skills stick and once with the shotgun. So yeah, really nice TM for him. That's why he is known as the MG Timus, I guess. But we do see an off class and we see a crit crew from Condom. So two things coming out. Look how far that sniper's peeking on the left hand side. Unfortunate Blitzer can't get a headshot onto Condom, who was peeking straight in the sniper sightlines. But yeah, Uber's going to even... No, they're not. Condor's got a huge crits advantage. I'm losing my words, getting cool wins. So you carry on.
It's alright, man. Condom's going to have a 90%, and they're going to push him through Shutter. Hope they can send people from the right to distract. Wow, so we're going to see Mars crits in. Alright, he doesn't manage to get any frags. Oh, we can see Raptor manage to get frags using the crits. And using this distraction, we're going to see Uber's get a lot of cap line. And we're going to see the... Sorry, unoriginal eSport players just get cleaned up a little. Omrak's just about to get his Uber, and Raptor and Condom survive for unoriginal eSports, and Raptor just goes and tries to get a pick, but doesn't quite get.
Yeah, well, top5rocket. Raptor literally came through that door and got completely focused down. I don't think there was one piece of spam that missed him. So I guess a really nice focus fire. I think they probably knew that crits was coming. It looked like they had the right Mel was a bit out of position, but look at Mars' sticky trap. I haven't actually seen that yet. He's got it in the house, trying to get this force. Oh, drops the medic of Ombrack. Really nice sticky trap by Mars. He's going to jump straight forward into that choke point, trying to get some more damage. Really nice cleanup kills by Raptor. Can he get any more? Timus finishes off the other one. A nice soldier and demo play by the team.
Yeah, Raptor's already at the last point, and there's absolutely no one there to contest, so he's probably going to cap this. It's time to the cap, and yep, it's going to be 3-0 to unoriginal eSports by TF2.net. I'm going to let you take this one down.
Yeah, it seems to be slowing down a little bit. I think, again, as we saw in Gully Wash, they're actually just finding their fate, really. So I'm going to be watching how fast Raptor is to mid, because it just seems like he's always there before anyone else gets there. He's going to do a nice fast rollout. Look at that rollout. He's nailed that completely. He's on the top on their house there, and he's just keeping them back. And did they even come into mid?
No, they gave away the cap. I mean, you're in the Division 3 finals. You're losing every mid, so why are you going to go in? I mean, it's a bit of a weird decision not to, but I guess you're losing every mid and you're getting pushed to your last point, so it's not the best idea, to be honest. So instead, we're just going to see Ombrack, who has 95% instead of Condom's 75. I'm not quite sure what Condom was doing there. I guess maybe he got a little bit abandoned in the rollout, so I'm going to see a bit of a delayed push out from Unoriginal eSports.
I think Unoriginal just mids down, and I want to say top5rocket are actually scared of them. They don't know how to counter it. It's ridiculous. Look where Condom's actually holding at the moment, and look where they're pushing. They're pushing through cave now. Ombrack's going to have to pop that Uber early, but no one's seen them. No one was watching that cave area, and Ubers are going to be quite even. Both teams flashed their players.
Whoa.
Can there be an air shot on this demo? No. Okay, right. So he just cleaned up by Ubers. I was waiting for it, but yeah, they are getting some nice cap time onto this point. Scouts behind. And it was Raptor actually manages to get picked off. It looks like Unoriginal still want to push this. I think they know how weak the enemy players are, but Timus gets focused down there by Neo. Neo's having such a good game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to see a flank coming from one of the top5rockets. I'm not sure who it is. Condoms and his scout are going to get forced out, and I think we're going to see Ubers get picked up. Condoms is going to pace the escape with his Uber advantage.
Yeah. Oh wait, I was surprised the medic was on pyro. Right, okay, switch to spawn. So yeah, anyway, they want to push through this choke area. A sniper's at forward spawn, see if he can get some sort of pick, but no, Raptor doesn't manage to. Warp looks like he wants to hold the top of the point, and Condom's actually managed to keep the Ubers even in this. So really nice play by him. We're staying with his team all the time. A bit better than we saw on Gully Wash, and he definitely knows way more positioning on this map. It looks like it's been practiced so much.
Look at him, he's just flailing around. He's 96%. He's not getting anyone to heal. Okay, finally managed to get pick up Raptor there. It's a bit of a Raptor just left on the floor and he had to heal, and he had 96%. So I mean, he certainly could have dropped a frag, and maybe even Condom might have been killed there. He had managed to find a target to heal, and I think we're just going to see a bit of a reset here. It's going to be 5v5, and both Ubers will use how Condom does go down to Jiro. Jiro's managed to
wow.
pick onto Mars as well. That was really nice from him. This is certainly going to pushing eSports back into our last point. However, they are wanting to contest. We do see Pimus get a big frag onto Ombrak, which is going to utilize the Uber advantage. He's going to do a great job of making sure that unoriginal eSports have a good chance of holding this last point.
Yeah, I don't see why Ubers went in there, but yeah, really nice bomb again. Timmers has got more med picks than the actual Roma, but I do see the scout of Giro going underneath point. Can he get someone on the point? No, focused by Raptor. But Blitzo looks like he wants to get some really good damage. It's only heavy up, and he does get picked off, and it's going to be 3-1. I mean, really good aggression.
Yeah, I think that kind of idea of not going into mid seemed to work for them. Pretty sure Untitled didn't have that momentum to like get a lot of frags in mid and just push straight onto their last point. But they couldn't get this frag, so they just couldn't go into their last point, and that was a really good second hold from top5rocket. And anyways, we're going to see them mid here. A lot of spam going from either side. We're going to see the jump, Ratchan's dying, and so did Euro. Seeing a lot of players going down for either side. Neo managed to corner Mars and Condom into the choke area, and they just get spammed out and are killed as a result. That's some really nice play from Neo. He took the advantage of the fact that Kaiser there was spamming really hard, and then he just jumped in and dealt that killing damage, I guess.
Yeah, Neo just got in behind. I think they were in 2 mines there. Medico bombed in as well, getting some really nice damage, and Neo, really nice cleanup. We do see a Solly though bomb in for the mid. It's Timus gets Ombrak down to 52 health, but he's not going to pop that Uber anytime soon. And we're seeing this momentum change, and again, Ubers gets picked off on that point, so will be second point cap, but Uber is forced.
Yeah, Condom does have a 55% at each other, although I think when I see 5rocket just push this straight away, and that they are for sure. I mean, a little bit past it, and I don't have an Uber, but Neighbor does unoriginal. And heavy plays, a lot of defensive classes come out. They do manage to get Giro or Warp. The scout does manage to go down for him, just causing heavy right there. A lot of fights are going either way. It's going to be a 4v3. We're still playing players coming in, and Condom does have 90%. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to push out with this Uber, and they do have a player advantage as well, as soon as we can work it out.
Yeah, but they do need to be afraid of that scout. He's actually holding quite far back at the moment on point. So let's see where they want to push out. It looks like Mars wants to push left-hand side with that combo, but now they have the respawn. It's going to be quite hard for them to push this second. We know how hard it is to push this Spire. 2 scouts coming from right side, getting some nice damage onto the enemy team. Really good force there by top5rocket. And look at how fast they back out through that choke. They were just ready for that.
Yeah, that was really good. Now Ombrak's got 100% when he pushed. They didn't even lose a mag. That was really nice from them. They certainly know how to back out and force the Uber when they need to. I'm going to come in through a ramp at the moment. The Uber is forced, and a lot of flashes going around. They're basically the last 2 long hour Mars just go down in the engagement. And we're going to see the rest of top5rocket back out into lobby. However, we do see Neo and they are actually pushing out, and a lot of players are getting frags on Spire. And what's going to happen is we're going to see a few of the soldiers back out, and so as well as Ombrak, he's going to probably get fragged by the rest of the players as he does. He's going to get killed by Uber. However, they're going to Condom is also going to go down. He's going to go down to Giro, who's doing a really nice job focusing that medic, who's going to have an Uber advantage otherwise since Ombrak went down.
That was, yeah, whole DM fest. Warps was actually behind it for like half of the team back, and Unoriginal saw their chance to push up, but it looks like Timmons is going to get caught out here. Really nice dodging, but unfortunately gets picked off for Medicaid. It's going to have such a big spawn wave, but again, 2 defensive players, the Heavy and the Engineer coming out from Unoriginal, and really I think the footing has been found maybe a little bit earlier than expected by top5rocket, who relatively well now for the 5 minutes, and again they're going to be ready to push this last point. Ubers are even though, so we should see a nice last push stalemate.
Yeah, we do see the Engineer come out from Raptor. It's going to be a level 3 at the moment, so that's going to give me a turn for top5rocket to come in there. They're just holding passively on this point. They're going to move in through the right hand side, that window room, and hopefully it should be pretty good.
Yeah, they want to come in right hand side here. I've just seen a Solly go underneath. They're going to spot that sentry gun. He's going to do so much damage. Raptor gets though and keeps that sentry gun for alive as long as possible. And that's the only frag traded. Maybe they want to do a re-push on this. I'm looking now at the scout of Blitzer, who's right behind that Heavy, getting some nice damage onto Warp. and he's just staying behind, being a pain. But again, we see Mars getting such good damage on the enemy team, getting another 2 frags, but getting picked off in the end by Kazo, and only Medic alive now. So I guess unoriginal esports are literally just staying calm,
Holy
keeping
moly!
together.
The medic back up! Oh no, the scout comes out from warp just in time, and it did get noticed in time. That could have certainly been a bit of an upset. I think we're gonna see.
Yeah, was he hiding on the right-hand side of shutter there?
Yeah,
I don't think anyone saw him.
Yeah, it's a bit weird to be honest. Gundam's going to have 60% advantage, and we're going to see a push to win from straight away.
Yeah, I just want to watch Neo see how he tries to get this. He looks like he just wants to try and block as many exits as possible into this midpoint. But yeah, we do see a sniper come out from Blitzo who worked really well last map. Mars is the first pick by Neo again with a really nice bomb. Condom walks straight into the sniper sideline. He must have heard those sniper shots, but Kazu gets counterpicked. And again, Scout versus Sniper isn't really going to work, but luckily he's got people holding with him and Timus could spam.
Yeah, the Sniper is doing quite a lot from the choke, however, we do see...
Oh! Oh, Timus!
Oh, Timus! Oh my days! And I don't say as a result of that air shot, but we're going to see the rest of Untitled eSports get some time on the point, and Ubers are going to be, I think, even, with both minutes getting a 0%. We're just going to see a standard last hold. Maybe we might see some defensive off classes from top5rocket.
Timus really helped there, cap that second point off, really nice. Well, I guess top5rocket stayed in maybe a little bit too long, but basically Timus was in the right position at the right time to help his scout and choke, and literally just came behind the medic. It might have been a close edge, but definitely still worth it. The spy comes out from Blitzo, but completely gets destroyed by a pipe from Mars and Uber's cleanup. But yeah, looking at Ubers right now, it just looks like he's behind underneath point. He's going in straight away for a solid. Can he actually get this pick? No, he's going to die though. I think it's just a suicide wave, but he did so much work. He's just not focused down, I don't think. But yeah, a really late suicide, I guess.
Yeah, it does get a little bit of can time.
You know, you've just lagged out, so I'm going to carry on. Right, okay, so it looks like they just want to hold on the top right there with Condom on 100% Uber now, and we don't see the sniper come out. I'm guessing, basically, Uber's actually gone heavy. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, we do see a push out. Jiro gets picked off first, trying to chase out that medic. Both Ubers now popped, and Raptors counter-fragged on that one, but they still have 2 players down, and I think they're definitely going to be wanting to push this point. Mars looks like he wants to come through main, get some nice damage onto the combo, but no, has to back out without any heals. Really nice focus by Timus, and Warp on the point, and Timus, really nice shotgun just to finish that off, 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1, as I said, this map's going to go in... sorry, eSports favourite. Is this your mid to take or mine, my friend? I think it's yours.
It's my mid. I'm definitely going to be trying to watch more of the scouts, I think, so I'm going to be going for Jiro. I just want to see what he's trying to do on that mid fight. So yeah, he's coming up the left hand side. Both them is quite fast to mid, but again, Kaizo seems to be behind the pace a little bit. We do see the soldier of Raptor just holding onto that roof area, but does get picked off quickly this time. It looks like kind of a mid-change. Both teams taking quite a lot of damage. Really nice bomb by Neil onto the medic, getting Condom straight away, and Kazo catching out Warp on the right-hand side. And it just looks like they had really good pressure on that right-hand side, and that's going to be a really nice mid there.
I'm pretty sure that Untitled eSports weren't expecting that. Where was the down on the medic? I didn't, from top5rocket, I didn't see them anywhere in the mid until like maybe 30 seconds in. I wasn't quite sure what was happening there.
I think they're just trying to bait the aggression out of Raptor, and what happens is they went on the right hand side, but holy crap, that nearly got blocked by Timus then. But Jiro, really nice cleanup, and they do manage to get 2 more frags, and there's 100% Uber advantage in this one. So yeah, I'm going to let you take this push call, Beans.
Alright, Umbrak does have 100% Uber, and maybe seeing the window room on the shutter perhaps. They seem to be wanting to go through shutter since that's where Keizo's going. Oh, sorry, they're going for the window actually. The rest of the Untitled eSports players, holding left hand side. We do the pyro play coming up from Raptor. He's getting quite a good lot of Uber denial there. He does finally go down as well as a sentry up to speed by Ubers. We see a soldier point. He does get denied along with Cheeto. However, the scout just touched the cap, and that's all that is required since there's a lot of cap time on that ready. And I am going to take this mid. It's a very quick round. Hope we can see some more fast-paced games. Sorry. Let's see who gets to the mid first. Let's see. We're seeing Mars, who's very quick in his rollout, and Kaizo was also very quick at the same time. Kaizo's going to the valley area to stick next to him in case there's any jumpers. He's there quickly though, and we're seeing a little bit change. However, we do see that Jiro does go down, and Rapture is quickly down after jumping. Jiro also goes down in the underpass, and goes down too much, but oh well. Well, fighting out from either side. However, we do see that Jiro and Blasto was it? I don't quite remember the other sket's name, I'm sorry. They are gonna die, and I'm not gonna have about 30%, sorry, 20% Uber advantage. This is probably gonna cause them to push out, maybe.
Yeah, it's Jiro and Bitso, just to tell you. But so, yeah, Condom, again, I think he's just a little bit lit from his team, maybe because they're a little bit too aggressive. But basically, the two scouts just hold in front of Mars, and Mars does so much damage, just blocking the choke. Mars actually does get picked off from that Uber, but Condom's still on the roof with 100%. They haven't actually managed to find him. He jumps off now and just pops. But wow, Timus finishing off a soldier there in choke. Can they get some more picks out of this? It's just going to be 4-on-4 now. Demo's stuck in choke. But it just looks like there's too many players there. But wow, really nice pick by Ubers getting Jiro. But Warp goes on encountered by Kazo, and really this is a little bit scrappy. They're just trying to push through that choke on original, just try and muscle their way, and it looks like it's worked.
Yeah, we do see Timus there, he gets the height advantage, and this is definitely going to cause the rest of top 5 rocket. However, did you see the beautiful sticky spam from Mars getting 2 picks from him, including Umberlack the medic, and this is going to cause the rest of the top 5 rocket players to rush into combat. However, I don't think he's going to get back, he's holding a passive, and I think I'm pretty noticed from the air shot was intimated, not quite sure.
Yeah, it looks like they want to push up the right-hand side here, and again, we see Unoriginal playing really well, good game sense, just staying with the medic, just getting those heals up. And now, as you can see, Condor's got this huge Uber advantage, and there's still 4 players down. 7 minutes to go on that clock, and this round really could be one of the last rounds we see. Uber's trying to just DM this scout. I don't think he's actually going to manage to finish off that frag. Does get hopped though with the Uber, he's got nothing loaded at all. Medic's getting focused down, and Ombrak's going to go down. Nice man.
Yep. I think this is the one to take it.
Yeah, so basically, I think now Unoriginal eSports again trying to get that momentum back up. Really nice play by Raptor and the 2 scouts trying to stay forward. So I'm going to be watching one of those to mid this time. I'm going to be watching how Warp does. Both demos again quite fast to mid. It looks like Kaiser wants to take the lower route, which completely backfires on him. Raptor and Mars just finish him off. And again, the medic wants to go bottom left. It's not really going to work. Mars has it completely stickied out. And Connor's actually getting focused down here by Neo, but really nice Surf gets the health pack. Surf's another rocket out of there. And well played by Condom, even though I've been basically tormenting him through the whole game. But yeah, really nice play by him.
Yeah, Condom's still at a slightly bit disadvantage since Ombrak's building a little bit scouts. And as a result, we're going to see that Ubers and Timus are going to get some time. There's 6 men up for either side, so this is a regular push in. One's coming down gets his Uber unless any frags are changed in the meantime.
Yes, so it does look like again want to push the shot area. I think the demo's just going to get forced back again, but no, sticks are popped early. And Condom does pop this Uber this time. Frags are still up for both sides. Neo goes down quite early on in that fight, but that Uber's just going to fade away now, and there's going to be a nice 4 seconds of just shiny people for the blue team. And it does look like they want to re-push this. Scout comes in from Uber, trying to just put off the combo. Raptor goes for cap time, while Ombrak goes down to Mars. Mars getting 2 picks. Now, really nice focus warp onto the point, but no, he doesn't get picked off there by Jiro, and nice clean-up play by the whole team, just staying up with both sides.
2 to Untitled eSports. That means there's only going to be 1 round required for Untitled eSports to take this game, this map, to be honest, and make sure it goes on to Snake, I think it was.
Yes, Snake was decided. So yes, you're mid, man. Go ahead.
Yep, that's for sure. I've been coming in a bit late. Mars was there very, very late, and managing to get some good spam. The rest of the players there quite a bit abundant in the choke area for other side. We're going to see Neo get good damage. How he's going to get taken out, I suppose Keizo from Raptor, who was jumping the opposite choke, and that was a very nice direct from Raptor. It was, who managed to get a good direct onto Ombrak. Just going to get sure that they don't have Uber at this point. However, Condom is still up, and he also managed to get a frag onto Jiro, and we're going to see Medica up with about 20 health, and even he goes down, so it's going to be a full wipe for top 5 rocket.
Yeah, nice play by Warp there, and really good bombs by both of the soldiers on top 5 rockets. I just don't think they were able to clean it up. The two scouts were on point, and it just seemed they were a little bit lost. They just had to back out when they got low health, and that really helped unoriginal esports just push up across that point. It does look like Warp overextends though into the sticky trap of Izo, and again, Blitz who manages to get picked off there. I'm not sure why 5 didn't push forward. But yeah, Timus is going to get another pick here onto Neo. And Uber's now just coming up for Ombrak on 30%. So yeah, I definitely think Unoriginal are going to get this point quickly.
Yeah, they have to get this quickly, otherwise Lex here is going to get Uber. However, the Uber is about even, although I'm sure they want to push with this man advantage. Raptor tried to go in there and get some picks, but I don't think it quite worked out for him. Uber's going to be even, so this is going to be the last pick. Remember, since he's went into 5, this is going to be the final round acquired, unless we're going to see it just go down to time, which is going to end in 3.5 minutes. This is going to take unoriginal eSports to Snake War. If you would like to say this last person, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so we see Uber's on Sniper and Raptor on Spy. I think this is kind of a put-off tactic, I guess. Looks like Raptor wants to go into that lower area, but no, he's holding... I'm gonna kill someone. I'm gonna kill someone. It's gonna happen.
The thing is, it was like at 3 minutes, so I don't understand why they would have changed the map. Oh, it was right. Okay, so clearly, it turned out that
yeah,
eSports
it must have been 7-2.
It must have been 7-2 to Unoriginal eSports. I'm sorry, I didn't see that last push from Unoriginal work out. So we're gonna be taking the Snake Water here. This is a cider map. It could go for either team here, since they both got one round at 1-1.
Do we have any logs for that one? I think they're probably just going to go straight away onto Snake Water, so let's just have a quick look if we can. But really nice play by Unoriginal. I think they definitely that's what you call a good team, when they can come out from a loss from the first map and completely just up their game, show the men who's boss. And just gonna have a look at the logs quickly. I want to see how much damage Mars did, because he was getting the frags as well. Mars actually only got 8k damage. See, I'm just he gets the frags though. That's the thing. He's top fragged in his team there. So nice play by him. Both them is actually quite high damaging, but a much shorter game.
I wouldn't say it's much shorter. It's only 27.
4 minutes. Right.
Yeah, it's only about 27 minutes long. Who do you think is going to take this map and therefore win the title of Division 3 winners?
Jesus, it's getting late. The teams are tired. You know, they're having a little break, maybe getting ready for the last game. It's 10 to 10 in the UK. But I think the momentum for Unoriginal Esports is going to be too much. But I think, again, I'm looking at top 5 Rockets games played on Snake Water. I think they got a default on this map and a win. So again, I can't have much of a say in that one. But yeah, it is the decided map. So I think anything can happen. I think both teams are going to be quite passive, maybe, because there's a lot on the line. 24 keys we're talking about here. But I'm going to say, I'm going to go with Unoriginal. I've gone with top 5 Rockets twice, and I'm going to say 3-2.
I'm going to go say it's going to be 2-1 to Unoriginal eSports. I'm going to last the whole 30 minutes.
Casters. Everyone's in chat.
I'm going to think it's going to be 2-1 to Unoriginal eSports and a golden cap. It's going to be really slow. It's going to be really even. Both teams aren't going to be wanting to make too many swift moves. They aren't going to want to make a muck of it now. Both teams have won a map. They've shown that they can quite easily beat the other team with certainly. Sorry, with top 5 Rockets only having a smaller deficit in between the two. I don't know. I think it's going to be 2-1 with a golden cap to Unoriginal eSports, since they certainly displayed a lot of dominance in the game.
Yeah, basically, I think top 5 Rockets need to maybe start focusing players a little bit more, using the scouts to their advantage a bit more. Especially on Gully Wash, they were using them really well, just cleaning up on the damage like they usually do. But on Logjam, it just seemed like they were holding on to that midpoint and maybe a bit too long. And really, it just didn't work. They just took way too much spam from Mars. But I want to see what Neo does on this map because I think he's going to be that main playmaker, the one who's going to take the risks in the final rounds. And we've seen it on both maps. He's getting the picks every time he bombs in, kind of thing. And that's what you want to see from a top class roamer.
Yep, the good luck, have fun's going out on either side. I'm going to let you take this mechanic.
I will do with pleasure. This is the third map between top5rocket and unoriginal eSports. And I'm going to be watching Mars mid. It looks like he's actually really slow to that mid fight. Actually not getting a first stick out until everybody else from his team is actually there. Solly bombs in straight away by Raptor, but doesn't get any picks on that. But Kaiser goes down. Uber's actually managed to get forward there and get him down instantly. But the health for top5rocket actually looks really good. But they do manage to lose another round of Medico, and they've chucked in another scout as well. It just seems a little bit split from them, and they're going to get some nice cat time on this point now, and unoriginal win that fight.
Yeah, I think we saw a bit of a scout harassment from our side. There was a scout on Condom. He was doing quite a bit of work distracting them, making sure they couldn't put the rest of their players get the rest of the players forward. Sorry. I'm actually going to have Uber. Oh, my Ubers. I don't know why I didn't force there. I don't like you're on 24 health and then there's a scout right in your face. Maybe it doesn't quite have the reaction time. There's a lot of damage and we see Condom pop as a result, and it's going to be 2 down. This should certainly be around for Untitled eSports, and some miracle comes out from top5rocket, to be honest.
Yeah, it does look like they want to push on this last point. They do get Timus, though, coming in as a frag. And Mars is going to get picked off as well. Really nice focus by Kaiser. I think they're just picking up their game a little bit now. And Uber's going to be even. Really didn't work out there. But yeah, I don't know why Omrak was so far on the ramp. And he just gets him out. And then Ubers finishes him off. But again, an overextension we see from both of the scouts and the demo man. And it's going to be another push onto last.
Yeah, okay, so it's going to be... there's not a lot of organised pushing going on here. I know it's like 2 players went in by themselves, they got fragged by the 3 that was there, the 2 soldiers. If they just went as one organised unit, I'm sure they could have taken that point, but instead they decided to sack 2 players in. Neither team had Uber, and there was a free man and a man advantage for unoriginal, so unoriginal decided to just have one player go after another, so it's 2 frags, and that really reduced the man advantage quite a bit.
Yeah, you're right. They were just chucking in players, both teams. They just seem a bit unorganised on this map. Definitely not what I expected, but yeah, both Ubers are going to come up now. Warp gets straight away by the demo man, sticky trap. Good reaction time there by Kaizo. But yeah, they do get picked off again because they just run away from Condom's Uber. They lose 3 players from that. And they do have a heavy up Ubers is there, but Condom's still alive, and the longer he produces death, the bigger respawn time he's going to get. And as you can see, they get completely destroyed. Really nice hold there by top5rocket, who are coming back into this.
Yep, Omrak's going to get about 75% Uber advantage, I'd say. They might be able to hit the midpoint as well, if they're quick about it. Jero is already in, to be honest, and yeah, they're going to take this midpoint with ease, as Untitled eSports aren't going to want to take this too aggressively. We do also see Warp being a bit overextending right there. He gets fragged quickly, and we're going to see the top5rocket players going to congregate in the saw room with their Uber.
Yeah, I think top5rockets are definitely finding their way in this game. It looks like they want to come through the saw, as you said. And they are behind the demo man. Mars might get picked off here. He's way too far in. Raptor does get picked off, and Mars is finished up very late in that fight. Condom's actually caught out, but he's lucky there not to crate it. And it's only Ubers and Condom up, and now it's only Condom. top5rocket, really nice push there. They completely caught out unoriginal, and both teams seem a little bit asleep.
Yeah, I can understand what you mean. They sort of drained a lot of their energy from playing those 2 maps that are pretty close, almost both of them nearly lasting to 30 minutes long. I'm going to go take this mid. I'm going to watch Mars. Actually, no, sorry, I'm going to go watch... Yeah, Kaizo, actually, sorry. He gets the first sticky out, he goes into the barrel death, so he doesn't have much camping, and we do see Mars coming out a bit later. I don't know, maybe he's thinking Mars might be taking a bit more of a passive role, and Raptor just jumps in without any help from his team, so he's basically a free frag. Both teams taking a bit of spam, Jero being a bit low, and we see Kaizo being really aggressive and getting some good spam. Mars might be going down as he cut out, got some sticks coming out, yep, he gets picked out by Kaizo, and this is going to be the saw room, and they're going to further their push into second point.
Yeah, much more organised pushes here by top5rocket. Unoriginal, they were organised and now they're not. Warp's actually really far out on second point. I don't know what his plan is there. He's going to get picked off. Ubers are even though, and Warp should just get the spawn when that Uber comes in from top5rocket. It looks like they want up to the left hand side, they're peeking there. But now they're rotating to that right hand side through the shut. Solly's already there to block the Uber, but Uber is forced really early on. Condor's going to have about a 4-second advantage on this one, and they're just going to have to back out of this, I think. But Medico wants to go for that Solly. Really nice double soldier bomb there, really nice coordination. Hit rockets at the same time, but and we see Jiro go down, and they're just pushed out left hand side. Both Solly's on the right, but on quite low health, and they're going to have to back out of this one.
Yeah, it's pretty long range. I'm going to see a scout on the second point actually. It's going to be Warp, he's behind them, and he's probably going to be able to get this back cap, to be honest, unless you see a good block. Oh, that just happened in the nick of time for Warp to manage to get that back cap, and as a result we're going to see the rest of the the top 5 rocket players get the second. Both frags were traded either way. I think the C managed to Warp managed to get fragged to one of the scouts actually. Top 5 rocket is going to reach last point, I think, since
it's just overextension, isn't it, by unoriginal, and it's unfortunate to see, really. We see 90% Uber from Umbra, but it doesn't look like they want to build that. They want to go in with the frags. There's only 2 players up. Mars gets picked off on point, and so does Condom. Uber is forced on point. I don't know how that was still going on, but Warp managed to block, and it's 2-0 now.
It's 2-0. I'm going to let you take this middle point.
Yeah, hopefully we see some sort of counter by unoriginal this mid. Let's see how fast Mars can get there this time. And he's actually hit it perfectly this time, so well played to him. So basically, yeah, he's going to come out through that house and gets a nice stick onto the Damage Man straight away. Nice about 50 damage stick onto him. But yeah, it looks like he's just going to try and focus that top. I think that's been the main problem for them on this mid fight. And now it looks like unoriginal want to get aggressive on this point, but I think they're taking way too much damage. Both teams losing out on damage, and Mars goes down in the fight, but in trade for a soldier at the end of the day. All frags are low actually, everyone is on weak health, but Med is in a perfect position from top 5 rocket, and they're just holding there, just waiting, what is it, for unoriginal to push into them, and I think unoriginal are just unsure what to do, and Raptor gets picked off crossbow, and so does Timus goes down. Ubers are now even though.
Condom needs someone to heal, however, isn't it? It was 7%, but I think he's going to be able to find Mars and lobby, and he's just managed to get this Uber. It's going to be 5 up for top 5 rocket, with only G-Dub going down. Timus will not get up for eSports as well, so it's going to be a 6 on 6 at last. And the second match is just going to get capped by G-Dub. So yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good last push this against even. I don't think we're going to see any suicides, to be honest. I don't think people are going to be wanting to be too risky about things, to be honest.
Yeah, I think unoriginal just need to slow it down a little bit, bring it to their pace, and try and get maybe a bit more aggression going on. But yeah, we do see the push on the right hand side. Condom's still holding that Uber like he did last time, and again we're going to see a Solly bomb on the left hand side, managing to get a pick onto Raptor, who was hiding in the corner there. Again we see the Demoman trying to peek from that left hand side shutter, but completely forced out by Timus. And yeah, they do lose 2 frags for that, but it's not too bad. I think they're not going to be able to push this.
Yeah, they're not going to push this. It's going to be slightly managed for Hombrack. I do see Neo going down, and the rest of the top 5 rocket players are going to hold it in the top right section. And the medic just managed to get Hombrack, and he managed to get this down pick as well. No, he doesn't. He gets quickly fragged by Cheeto after a little bit of a 2v1 there, and it's probably going to cause eSports to but that wasn't possible because Mars got fragged as he was a little bit ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Again, they're just split. Mars was too far forward. Or Condom was way too far back. They were on the last point just building Uber. Mars is going to get up though for that Uber push. There is a huge advantage to unoriginal eSports, and maybe we can see some sort of momentum change. Come on lads, let's bring it back to an even game, 2-2. But yeah, they are going to be trying to push. No, it looks like they just want to hold back. Timus goes in for some sort of suicide with Warp. It doesn't really work out. He's also trying to get a pick on the soldier, which he actually does. Mars is really far forward, but I'm looking at the last battle now. Raptor gets a pick onto a scout. Nice play by him, and they really should be pushing this. But again, the Uber's now up for top 5 rocket, and I think they wasted an opportunity there.
I think what happened really was that the players were split. The last 2 frags on, they were pushing out into the second point. Uber's hard to escape try to get picked quickly, as he was a bit too aggressive on in the lobby area. And we're going to see a push from... Sorry, actually in the Crits Creek. They're going to push for the Sharder maybe, or the left-hand side? I'm not completely sure.
That might have been one of the reasons why Condom's been holding so far back. They were trying to get a force on the Crits Creek maybe, trying to sit that ramp. And they do come from that artist area. Kaiser goes down straight away. Timus is quite close to there. Sully's trying to get some nice crit rocket spam on him, but he is in the shiny state. So he isn't able to do anything. But yeah, there's still 2 scouts on this point with the medic. They might just be able to hold this. Medico getting some really good damage onto Timus, but Mars again with the cleanup frags. He's done this every single map. He's just managing to get those frags when it counts.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be the demo cleaning, it's supposed to be the scouts. It's a bit of a role reversal of games right there. Condom, however, he has a bit of an uber advantage there. And they're going to use this to push the midpoint since top5rocket were down a few players a little while earlier. There's a bit of aggression from either side coming out from either team. However, I do see Neo go down, and Condom actually gets picked as he was jumped by Neo, I think. We're going to see frags come out from unoriginal eSports. Actually, they do manage to lose 2 players. Kaiser and Ombrak are up. It's going to be a 3v2, and they only have 1 DM class up, so I don't think it's going to go too well for them, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Kaiser might have overstayed there, but Timus isn't happy to go for that frag. But yeah, they do have a crit creep. They're going to try and crits on point, get both frags on the point. Was it worth it? I'm really not sure myself. Mars is saying extended injury. I'm guessing we're on a serve me server. That's great. Just thought I should point that out. So yeah, basically, we're going to see a push here from the left-hand side from top5rocket. Looks like they want to go a ramp area, try and force out the combo early. Mars is down, but there is a back cap by Raptor. Look at this, is the team actually going to come back for this one? And yeah, it looks like Raptor's actually done enough this time, but they do lose a frag. They should really be trying to push out onto this point. They have no heals on the second point, and again, unoriginal missing opportunity there to get frags.
Yeah, however, we do see the uber advantage coming out from Condom. I don't want to push out this since they're pretty even, to be honest. I mean, they do actually use it in the lobby area. They aren't getting any frags as of yet. We do see Neo on top of this shed. The scout play come out from Giro. However, just get picked in the nick of time, and it's only going to be Ombrak, Blitzo and Medico up, and Blitzo gets quickly taken out, as I think he was a bit overextended, trying to make a last grab for the last point.
Alright, are we going to see a grit streak here from Grass? I'm not too sure. I think it's going to be way too late. Condom's coming out onto the point. Probably not the best idea to be holding in that position. But again, looks like he wants to back out. He's allowing Condom that 50%, making him feel a little bit comfortable. And the crits come straight in on Condom. Kaiser, really nice stick onto him. He's being completely uncrit. And as the players from Unoriginal push in, again, Kaiser's just backed out in the perfect position, ready just to get those frags from the crits.
Yeah, how reduce the scouts from unoriginal eSports do a fair job of cleaning up enough Raptor initial damage. They do manage to get a lot of picks, only Blitzo only surviving. That was certainly a very good cleanup from Raptor and his scouts. Only Condoms up, I think, along with Mars and Timus, so they're probably going to see a little push into last from top5rocket.
Right, yeah, okay, so Omrak actually comes up right now. I'm just wondering, he's still on that crits creek. He's going to keep going with it. I think it's going really well for their team on that type of medigun. But yeah, I don't think there's going to be a big Uber advantage on this unless Condom drops that Uber, which we have seen in past maps. I'm not going to lie about that one. But yeah, we're going to see another hold, and really unoriginal needs to change something up. Something's gone wrong. I don't know what it is. It looks like they're gonna change server. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Right, yeah, okay. Okay, they said let's wait if there's a cap. So yeah, they are going to be coming on that left-hand side. Warp goes in. Oh my god, Mars! Huge sticky trap on the barrel. No one checked it. Medicu's going to try and get the medic force, but I'm unable to get the force onto Condom. But holy crap, I completely missed that.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Cool Beans is not here. Right, okay, so yeah, Mars is pushing it onto that second point. a really nice arrow there by Condom, I think, keeping him alive, but they haven't actually managed to cap this second point. And the combo looks like, of top 5 Rocket, looks like they want to come back in here. Condom's on 100%, and I think they're just going for like a nice slow push. Medico looks like he wants to contest, but no, they are going to be happy just to back out of this. But the problem is now, Ombrak has a huge disadvantage, and they are 3 players down. In total, and they should be pushing this straight away. Unoriginal, trying to turn things around. Uber spots the sticky traps, so that's not going to do anything, and they're going to recap this midpoint.
Yeah, Condom's now got 100% Uber. However, Mars has go down. He's a little bit too far within that house area. Ombrak's going to just about to get his Uber at the moment, and I think we're going to see a pop in from Condom. However, we're going to see Ombrak get his Uber just in the nick of time. He's going to get forced and actually get the air shot from Timus. Warp's also going to go down. The scouts, and we're going to see that Untitled eSports is taking a bit of a man disadvantage here. And even Timus is going to go down in Condom, and his scout Ubers is going to back away, and hopefully they can conserve Condom's life. Unfortunately, they don't. Bars is also normally unfortunate help, which isn't the best of things, and he's just going to pick up the health pack. And with this ever increasing Uber advantage, we're going to see it pushing from second.
Yes, they will be pushing on to the second point. They're just looking for those forward spawns. Is there actually anyone holding in there? No, unfortunately there isn't. Condom's actually back spawned. So there's a huge advantage now, and again we saw Unoriginal overextend onto that point. When the Uber went in, they thought they were all invincible. Problem was Condom couldn't flash them all into that area of grass. But yeah, really nice focus fire again by top 5 Rocket, who are playing this really well. At the moment, they want to come through that right hand side, straight onto the demo man of Mars. Mars actually doing really well to survive the hold of that Uber, gets completely focused, but it gets taken down right at the end of it. Condom's actually still up, but just gets taken down now. And really nice focus fire by Timus, destroying the scout of Blitzo. And really, both scouts down now for top 5 Rocket. It's going to be quite hard to cap this point and get that cap time they need.
Yeah, however, Ombrak, since Condom went down, he's going to have a bit of an Uber advantage here, and this reset and push, to be honest. I think the price they could still have done it as top 5 Rocket did have the better picks. They did get it down on the mannequin. I think they could have done it. However, they did lose their shout, so although it's a bit of a trade there, whether going or not, I think it might have been the right decision to stay out. And since they're going to get about 6 advantage reward.
Right, yes, they are going to be pushing forward here. Mars does get picked off, and so does Warp, which is really going to force that push into last. Condom has a huge disadvantage as he went down on the last push that they had. But yeah, they're coming in through the right-hand side again. Really nice flashes by Ombrak, getting the scout on point straight away, and I think this is definitely going to be a round. It's going to be 3-0 with 13 minutes left, and I don't know what's happening with the map.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think that's the server that's going to... since the STV is going to cut out here, so the server, remember. So I think we're just going to have to wait until we get another Source TV connect.
Yeah, we did see a really a good start by Unoriginal, but it's just deteriorated, and I think top 5 Rocket just picked up their game so many levels. Both these teams actually winning their divisions. So it has a close game. We are on our third map, but I still think it's possible. I still think Unoriginal can get that momentum back and just try and get back into the game, really.
Yeah. So how's it going with that STV connect so we can get straight into the game right away?
Let me try and get it. Nothing. It says the map's on Turbine.
Ah, shouldn't take too long,
Right,
hopefully.
okay, we're gonna get a connect here. Shout out to Fane. You
Shout
wanted
out.
one. Done.
Shout out to your
And
boy
hi
Fane.
to Ornia as well. There we go. Right, okay, yeah, they are on a server. I'll just...
Alright, that is fantastic. So it's going to be 3-0 to top 5 Rocket, and maybe might be a bit quicker than the 30 minutes, a lot of time if they do manage to take advantage of their lead and even push it to maybe in a 5-0 if Untitled eSports aren't being too contested.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Do they have 11 minutes 30 on the clock?
I'm pretty sure it was 11 minutes 30. Also, a shout out to my man O'Leary. He asked for a shout out, so I'm gonna go give it to him.
Done. No more shout outs. The double mix lads, as we call them. yeah, so we are going to be switching server. It is 3-0. It is possible. And we do see the players actually joining the server now. So I think they just want to get this over quickly, really. I want to see a comeback from unoriginal. It's for the keys, lads. You got to do it for the keys.
Yeah, do it for that TF2 cash money dollar. It's gonna do pretty well, I think. And since top5rocket have taken this map in their stride, I think they're gonna win this map with a 3-0 advantage, to be honest. I think they're gonna take it to 5-0 even. They unoriginal aren't gonna. I don't think they're being too good, to be honest. They're overextending a lot of players. They're just bleeding players in a lot of situations, so they don't have to, in my opinion.
Maybe this pause is going to be good for them.
It could be.
Anyway, yeah, so basically, we're going to see the teams get restarted again. Still warming up on this map, but it is close. It is definitely close. Right,
Yep.
sorry, I was just having a look at something in chat quickly. So, yeah, basically, we're going to get started as soon as possible. Do you reckon it's possible for a comeback? Do you believe?
They certainly have time for it, but I don't know if unoriginal eSports are going to be able to do it, to be honest. top5rocket are a lot more dominant, since they are they're taking things in their stride, and they just got around there since things are in the minute, man. I think I'm going to go live here. You can take this, mid man.
Yeah, so it's 3-0. We got to remember that to top5rocket. Teams are still the same, obviously. They're on red and blue as they were before. So yeah, Mars is just going to be quite slow again through that saw area. I think he's going to try and play it maybe a little bit more passively. It looks like he wants to hold behind house, just get those stickies off of his side. He hasn't really done that much damage, and he's holding on the shack now. Get some nice damage onto the scout, but it's pushing forward on this right hand side, and it's much better mid from Mars, getting nice damage onto the demo, but no one's there to clean it up for him. Solly's Raptors just holding really far back in house and just focused down instantly, and that was a really good mid. They just couldn't get the frags. The only frags they do get is Ombrak and one of the soldiers, Neo. Unfortunately, Thomas gets picked off as well, but Condom survives.
Yeah, Cannon does survive. It's probably the only one positive to take away from this mid, to be honest. He's going to have about a 7% Uber advantage, and it's going to do. They can maybe even use it to hold second, to be honest, if they're quick about it. Yep, they do seem to be moving it into lobby already, and the scout is on the shed to deter anyone from pushing second. So yeah, they're going to hold this second with this Uber advantage, and I think they're going to push into mid with it as well.
Yeah, just looking at the clock now, there's 11 minutes and 45 seconds on that one, and there is a huge Uber advantage on original, so let's hope they get this push down to the wire. Let's hope they can push this perfectly. It looks like they want to come through the saw area, try and get some position. I think Condom wants to try and hold this Uber for as long as he can. He's on 100 health, so he should be absolutely fine. Solly actually bombs in there, and Ubers is on him, but unfortunately Condom gets forced, and I think the combo is just way far out now. And Medico actually gets picked off, but Mars was holding a little bit too far forward, and Jiro picks him off because of that. And they have really nice position now. Both scouts are usually alive all the time for top5rocket. They play them quite massively. I think they're just waiting for the aggression from unoriginal, and it really worked out for them.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be Ombrak with about 7% Uber advantage. That's going to be decreasing with every moment that they don't push. They've got everyone off at the moment, and I think they're just going to push straight away through the saw room. Yep, Ombrak seems to be leading his players through there, and as a result, you're going to see that eSports are just going to be playing quite passively, and they do manage to force the Uber quite early. I don't know what quite required them to do that, although since I don't think first going to fall for him, Warp does go down in the saw room as he couldn't get out quick enough, and we're going to see Bunch jump onto that midpoint. Medico does down on his road, Mars' spam, and a Raptor's damage from his jumps as well. Oh, sorry, Timus's jumps. And also Jiro and oh my gosh.
Raptor was on the back hat there, gets 2 frags onto the scouts. Ubers gets a further pick onto the demo man and another soldier, Neo. And Neo really hasn't been as much as I expected this time around. Med's on. Jesus Christ, Ombrak jumps onto Condom, gets the wall.
This is actually a legendary game, however, they are getting the stunners up, but I don't think this is going to be going too well for top5rocket. We do see the cap come out. It's going to be 3-1 to top5rocket. But I'm going to go take this mid and watch Neo. He seems to be doing quite a lot of work. It's just these awesome gully wash. So at the moment he goes to regular, normal roamer roll. He's getting buffed by his medic, and he's taking it quite slow. He's going to go through the balcony. Yeah, top right. He's going to actually he's going to go for a jump. A jump to the demo. He does manage to pick up Mars. Result this jump very quickly, and he might be able to get a scout pick here if he's looking before he dies. Warp goes down, and it's only Timus Congo left up for unoriginal eSports.
Yeah, I just want to. Oh no, Condon's back on his last point. He's actually getting chased by a scout straight back into that last point. He might get picked off here. Nice meat shots by Blitzo. Manages to get a frag onto him. Can Kaizo manage to get the spawn camp? Yes, he does get a pick onto Raptor. Really good play by the scout. Blitzo and the demo Kaizo. Ubers tries to go in for a pick onto him, but unfortunately doesn't get it, and that's going to be 3 players down for the last push. Second point now capped. It looks like they want to push Shutter.
Yeah, they're going to go in right now. They pop through as a result of the stickies coming out from Mars. The heavy's on the point, however, and Mars does go down. There's an ability to forward class the point. The soldiers are jumping in, however, they do manage to get some good damage. However, it's going too well for them. The scouts managed to come in clean up, I think. And I think we're going to see the top 5rocket being pushed away slowly. However, we do see the scout on the point, and he does manage to get the cap. He managed to get the Warriors on the point. And that just caused them to drop the cap, to be honest.
2 very quick rounds. It's 4-1 on the scoreboard right now. Really, they botched it, and then really late on, the scout of Blitzer came onto point, but both them and are now at mid. Kaiser actually being a little bit slower this time. They need to try and pick up the aggression, I think, a little bit unoriginal, because they're holding back. They're just waiting for the aggression, and it's not working out for them. Condom holds in a position where he gets taken down. Raptor kills himself somewhere, down onto the medic, I believe. But Mars is on point now, really low health for both teams, but again, they have that medic advantage on the midpoint. Kaiser gets picked off by Timus, who's actually holding on the top still with really nice health, actually. And I think they're actually going to be managed to get a pick here onto Medico. But apart from that, Condom does go down, which is another huge Uber advantage. And really, this must be starting to hit the confidence of Unoriginal.
Yeah, it's only 7 minutes left, so I think if top 5rocket aren't going to be quick about this, it's going to be 5-1, and I think that's going to be the point of no return, to be honest, for Unoriginal. Once they get to 5-1, they're going to be about 7 minutes left. I don't think there's going to be enough time to get 4 rounds, in my opinion, against such a strong team, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say the best team won really on this map. They played really well so far. And as we do see the second push coming in, it looks like they want to just keep them out of ramp area. Timus overextends a little bit through cheese. But yeah, again, Ombrak's managed to hold that Uber. He's only on 50 health. If there was a Solly there, he might be able to get the force in him, but no. It looks like they want to come from the lower area. Mars' sticky's already placed out there waiting for him. And Condom's just going to be able to get his Uber up. And again, they push straight away through that shower area, getting a nice pick onto Raptor really early. But again, Condom holding the Uber for as long as he can. Let's see if it works this time.
Yeah, Condom's going to hold onto his Uber mode, and then it's going to pick up a lot of frags. Kaiser with Ombrak surviving. Even Kaiser might go down, however, to escape through under. However, there's Demo there to meet him, and he's going to just go into the last point, and he's going to manage to just get warp, and that's going to leave him. The point's going to be absolutely free for him to, unless you see the jumper come out, and if Kaiser was wearing the pain train there, that point would have been his by far.
Oh god, not the pain train battle again, but we do see 2 people push out onto this next point. Unfortunately, they both got picked off by Ubers, both scouts. Ubers starting to up his game maybe a little bit too late. And yeah, they are going to be able to push into this second point. Raptor again wants to go aggressive, really nice air shot onto Neo. Well played by Raptor, getting that really early pick onto mid is just going to force them out instantly. Looks like Kaizo's on really low health. Timus wants to be really aggressive. Does get picked off though, but it's allowed everyone else to get in. And Raptor does get picked off. Timus gets another frag onto Kaizo. And surely the pocket of Medico is also going to be picked off. An awesome push there by Unoriginal.
Yeah, how do you see Jizo managed to get some nice picks onto the rest of the team, and that's going to cause divorce there. A lot of things going on at the moment, and I think what's going to cause is going to be that a lot of scouts are going to be very aggressive into Condom, and that's going to require him to back out with the rest of his team as there is scout behind them. And, I don't know, I think this kind of game is going to be, they managed to get around here, Unoriginal. It's going to end up 4-2 for top 5rocket, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not going to give up. not going to give up. Raptor looks like he wants to get the health back here. They do get a pick onto Kaiser, so they might get around out of this. Yeah, Ubers are quite even, but there are 3 picks, and they should be pushing this as soon as possible. There's a 15-second respawn on that Demo Man, which means they're not going to get that spam damage as they come in. Mars comes underneath the point and is taking most of the pressure for now. Does get focused down by the soldier of Medico, and they have got frags on this. But again, really nice focus fire on Timus on the point with the 2 scouts, and they are going to win this round.
Yep, it's going to be 4-2 to top5rocket. And Pratt's comeback is on for unoriginal eSports.
You have to believe. Hashtag believe.
Yep, there is 4 minutes left in to do so. That's going to be 2 rounds at least, maybe. They've certainly got to be quick about things if they want to make sure this work. I'm just going to see Mars on the middle point. He's going to get some spam hard. His first if he does not connect with Kaizo. So the other side of the middle point. The soldier want to get the high ground. We see a big jump from Timus onto the medic. He does get quickly taken down though, and another bomb comes in from Raptor. We managed to finish it on Black Hard Kaizo down to a pint from Mars. Raptor also go to get Kaizo. Condom and his players get a bit of a man advantage here. However, we do see that they do have the height advantage. Condom does actually go down. There's only a scout 2v1 in the house area, and I think we're going to see that we're going to see Ubers manage to win this. Yes, that he does with a quick win finish off whilst
yeah, really good play there by Neo and Blitzo. Just came in at the same time. Really good coordination by both of those players. But they did keep 2 scouts alive though, unoriginal, and it might give them a chance to push this point. But it looks like already top5rocket's already wanting to contest this point. They do realise the pressure's still on, I think, and they are playing this game really well so far. But again, I think now unoriginal just need to push. And again, they've catched 2 players out in that saw area. One of them being Neo. And taking out the other scout, Giro. And wow, they're managing to get the frags now, and they should be rolling onto this last.
Yeah, that's for sure. How we do see a lot of players on our side are pretty low. There's only 3 up for actually top5rocket. However, they do have the Uber advantage, so they've managed to build this pretty quickly. They managed to get some time, and Mars is going down quickly, but Medical also goes down as well. The scouts are getting fragged on the point, and this is going to probably be a good defense from top5rocket as they got the spawners just in the nick of time. The Uber's also forced.
That could be a big play there to force that Uber. Condom's still on 90%. He's back on that second point, but again we'll be seeing that push out. They will get those forward spawns though. Both scouts running as quickly as they can to that second point. Raptor does get picked off as Condom doesn't flash him in time, doesn't pop the Uber in time. He's going to rush in both of those scouts, see what picks they can get, but no, it looks like they just backed out into lobby. That Uber's not going to be able to make it there, and Mars completely misjudges it, I guess. And Condom's actually had to fall back out of point, and I think we're in dead time.
I'm not sure. Actually, no, we might be actually in dead time, to be honest. Condom does manage to back up from that engagement, however. Timus does go down as he jumps in, and they're definitely trying to throw players on the point, as the rest of top5rocket cap it. Quite a lot of jumping going on. It's aggressive coming in from top5rocket. They do manage to make use of this. However, Kaizo does go down. Mars gets a nice cleaning the damage. Medical also goes down. Ombre managed to get a very nice crossbow onto Mars. However, he gets pushed away for himself as they're kind of dancing around the second point, cleaning up frags and doing lots of damage. And we're going to see the round 2 go to unoriginal.
Unfortunately, it's just a second too late. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. But really, I mean, they just upped it too late in this match. Ubers has played really well for the last 5 minutes. When the real pressure was on, he couldn't deal with it, I guess, and neither could the rest of his team. They were a bit unorganized on this map, but I'm just going to take this mid-fight anyway. We see Kaiser get backed out really early there. Really good damage by Mars. Condom's going around that right-hand side, but again, Neo, really nice bomb, getting 2 frags onto Condom and Mars, coming in from the back there, but I think just to top it off, it's going to be a mid to top5rocket. And the GGs are called. Yeah, the GGs are coming up from either side, and it's going to be top5rocket who are going to take the 24 keys. It's going to leave unoriginal eSports unfortunately being penniless, lacking in that TF2 prize money. Alright, and that's going to be it for main call.tf scath tonight, I think. We can have a look at the logs quickly. Let's not just end it there.
It's alright, man. Alright, so...
I know you're tired.
You know how I am, man.
Yeah, I mean, 4-3 on Snake. Well, I think it's a bit of a giveaway round, really, the last one. But again, we went to the 3 maps. I thought it was a close game. Both teams had their maps, I guess. Logjam definitely being one for Unoriginal's favourites. They really did well on that map. They've thrived on it, you could say. But again, I think just the plays by top5rocket on just the normal maps like Snakewater and Gullywash, they just knew what they were doing. I think maybe a little bit more experience, a little bit more organization on those maps. But yeah, I think definitely Unoriginal focus on Log maybe a bit too much. Damage actually now. Kaizo again top damaging. He's top damaged every game. So really well played to him during that. Uber's actually second damaging for Unoriginal eSports. I think he's just been doing well all season. I've been seeing the logs from him. Absolutely incredible scout. Yeah, have you got anything to say about the logs?
About the log, I think Uber's, as you mentioned, Uber's has had a really, really good game. He did manage to pick up quite a few frags in that game, probably performing the best. Mars also doing quite a lot of work for his team. He did quite well, although he did manage to kill himself a few times when he didn't have to be honest. All in all, I think top5rocket certainly deserve to be the winners of Snakewater at least, and props to Unoriginal eSports for getting to such a stage in this competition.
So yeah, do you want to close it off, or do we want to do interviews? I'll let you choose. My voice is dying.
Oh, if your voice is dying, then you don't want to do an interview in a
Now,
first voice.
I can do interviews if you want. It's your choice.
Nah, I think we're just gonna close off here. This has been eTitle Season 19 Division 3 Playoff Grand Finals. This is me and Honey signing out.